only 3 hours.
God damn.
God
Why
damn.
is it only 3 hours?
All these
No, 8
goddamn
hours.
rules.
8 hours. It said
Yeah,
8
8
hours.
Oh, yeah. 8-hour hangout is pretty damn long.
We're live.
Live.
What's going on, everyone? Who we got in here? I see Leaky. Got Revnerd talking to him. He's trying to get those subs.
Yeah. Trying to win that.
But welcome, everyone, to the hangout. Holler's having computer issues.
I'm trying, though, damn it.
He's trying. But what's up, Silver Surfer 2? Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
What was that?
My phone.
I kind of have like the same text tone for Holler, I believe. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like giggity goo.
Hold on a second. What do I have for Holler?
It's raining, man.
Oh,
no.
Oh.
Close, actually.
Oh my!
Oh my god.
That's Holler's ringtone. Text tone, I should say.
Fucking classic.
Oh man, I have one for one of my buddies, but he never texts me, and I always feel sad because I never hear it.
You just start texting yourself randomly.
I should. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Ooh. That one.
Oh.
The Hank L.
Oh yeah.
Whoa! Ooh. And now someone actually texted me. That's the original Dragon Ball theme.
Damn it, Bobby.
Oh,
what the hell?
Mrs. Peaches said that you just need the blue pill and it'll kick in soon. Holler.
Do what?
She just said you just need the blue pill and it'll kick in soon. Don't worry about it. Happens to everybody.
Peaches wants you to take the Viagra.
Of course he does.
You'd have to take 2 doses since you can only do these hangouts for up to 8 hours.
You wait for that 4-hour kick in.
But no, welcome everyone to the hangout. Now, it's called The Road Ahead. Basically, we'll talk about what's coming for this season for motovlogging, because all of us right now in here have to go through seasons because winter sucks.
Oh yeah, it's not that bad. You know, a little snow, little 20-degree weather.
You don't get snow where you're at.
What? We get the worst snow because they don't even know what the fuck to do when the snow hits the ground.
Bull. Well, you get like 3 inches of snow a year.
I know you're not talking.
We had like 2 feet of snow on the ground still when I left for China. And then when I got back, it was all gone.
Come on. New York is horrible without snow. Imagine with 1 inch of snow.
Well, if you're near Buffalo, New York, then yeah, it's bad.
I can't win. No sympathy.
Yeah.
No sympathy.
Holler,
no sympathy.
Holler gets tornadoes, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I'd rather a snowstorm than any tornado. Just saying.
I would. Yeah. No, I'd rather have a snowstorm. But we're actually supposed to get like 1 inch of rain tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yo, over here it hit like fucking 70 already.
It was 70 here today.
Oh shit, getting nice.
Yeah, we actually got up to 63, but tomorrow's supposed to be 78.
But probably nice out, right?
To be jolly.
Yeah. I will be racing tomorrow night.
So box racing?
Silver Surfer Tim says we have 2 seasons, summer and almost summer.
Warm and goddamn, it's hot.
Who was I watching today? Actually, I think it was Baker X Derek, and he was already riding. It was like in the 80s or 90s or something like that. And he goes, "It's not even summer yet, and it's this hot."
Miss Peaches said it was at 102 there.
She doesn't count. She lives in the desert.
Oh, I thought she lived in like the middle of the earth.
She lives like Arizona or something.
Yeah, she lives in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it goes from like 102 to like 30 something degrees at nighttime. Some crazy changes.
No, it's
Yeah,
not that bad. Actually, it's pretty hot out there at night.
Well, sometimes. 80 in San Diego. Yeah, I don't count.
She only seen snow in like the movies.
When was the last time you had snow there, Peaches? Probably more in the mountains. Arizona gets snow. It's just up in the higher elevations.
I don't think that's snow. I think that's just frozen ice for a short period of time.
It's just frozen frozen humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from the same spot as Baker X, and it was 85 today. I was glad I had the bike out. And welcome, Adventures of the Bearded Bobber. Leaky says, "Hello, Holler, my good friend."
Fuck off, you Canadian bastard.
In other words, America.
Rev, do you even have your motorcycle out yet?
I just changed the HIDs, put the battery in, just waiting for the inspection this weekend. Because here they'll ticket you for anything once the season starts.
Wait, your inspection?
Yeah, you have to get a yearly inspection for bikes here.
Well, yeah, I do too, but we can only do it in New Hampshire in June.
In June?
June.
No, they'll get you for any time here. The first month is when they hit you the most.
Yeah, for us here in New Hampshire, they only they send out the actual stickers June 1st. Like,
What do you mean they sent out?
yeah, that's the only time they get them.
No, us, we physically have to go somewhere and they have to check everything.
Oh yeah, us too. What I'm saying is the dealership, the whatever shop you go to,
Yeah.
they get them in June for that year. That's it.
Oh no, us, it can be done anytime.
What's up, Shadow Assassin? Yeah,
that's see, we have to motorcycles out here. Every motorcycle gets licensed April, every single April.
Yeah, so he's got April. I have June.
Mm-hmm.
For cars here, though, it's by your birthday, whatever month it is.
What? You see,
Really?
over here it's just any time too. Cars.
Yeah. Cars are here. It's like whatever month you actually got it licensed.
Yeah.
So, like my shit was done in February, so I have to get mine done every February.
Yeah. Luckily,
my Firefox isn't working either.
Luckily, my inspection is free because I do it right at my dealer.
I pay.
Must log into the network.
Yeah, I usually do my oil change, inspection. I do everything the first year. Like this year, I'll probably get new tires, maybe.
I can make it through this season with the tires I got on, I think.
Yeah, but definitely, if I need new tires, I'm just gonna burn them out before I give them to the dealer.
Right.
All right.
Been doing good, Shadow Assassin. Been doing good. How have you been?
Been a while. I haven't seen Shadow for about 2-3 years.
Well, we haven't done a hangout in a year.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute.
Been gone for a minute. You know what? You know what motorcycles I've been drooling over? The Arch motorcycles, the one that Keanu Reeves is doing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Aren't they expensive though?
Yeah, they're like $80,000, but they fucking look beautiful.
For $80,000, they better look good.
Better be a rocket ship. Nah, they if I had the money, I'd definitely get it.
Thought you wanted an Octane.
Yeah, but did you see these pretty bikes? They're just pretty.
Yeah.
What?
He'll be back. He's working on it. I think he's going to switch to his iPad.
Yeah, Apple to Apple product. It's gonna work, I guess.
Well, the iPad should work.
Yeah.
There he is.
What?
I'm
Her-
having bad luck tonight.
Perry, did you know Perry said that they actually customized the seat for each individual rider?
For what? For
the
like Keanu Reeves one?
Yeah. So they custom make like the set like just for you, like the seat arrangement for you.
How come I'm picturing some guy grabbing the other guy's butt and being like, "Yeah, that seat's gonna
Oh
fit
yeah,
you guys."
that your cheek's a little too wide for this seat. I'll get you a new one.
Oh man, I don't know about that.
They're probably like, of course they're gonna tune the height of it and everything, so that's good. It's probably the most comfortable bike ever.
I saw that they actually have a Mustang seat for my bike now.
A Mustang.
Yeah, it's like a more plush seat.
Dude, you're sitting on a lazy boy. How big do you need?
I need plushness, sir. Plushness.
All that lavishness. Nah. I just bought the Corbin seat. That shit takes a while to come in.
Yeah. My bike just got fully charged up in the storage unit, and now I just gotta wait for the weather to cooperate after all this rain. Then I can bring it home.
Oh, you put it in a storage unit? They like.
Ow!
My bad.
Oh,
Ow!
there you go. Oh shit!
Fucking finally, it worked.
Tech support.
It wasn't that. It was the fact that I have earphones on.
Yeah, I heard noise. I thought it was coming behind me or something. I was like, what the fuck's going on? What was it? Browser?
I had to I restarted the fucking computer 3 times, and then now all of a sudden Safari worked.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's a charm.
Perry said, Holler gets me hard, he said. Just let
Who
me
said
know.
that?
Perry.
Perry. Who the fuck's Perry?
Prairie boy.
Oh, Prairie. Okay. I thought you were saying Perry. I'm like, who the fuck's Perry?
It's the New York accent.
Oh,
Yeah,
god
yeah.
damn.
I know I get him hard. He loves it. Now I got to go to YouTube so I can get on the damn side chat.
Oh man, I had to pause the video of the chat because it was like bugging out my system.
Gotta make sure you mute it, otherwise it's too
The
loud.
chat.
There we go. Bam.
Kawasaki is talking about making a 500 and 550 still. I did not hear that.
No, I didn't. Yeah, but I don't really see a point of a 500 that much.
Well,
I mean, I mean,
Especially if you have a 600.
well, like what I've been, because I've ridden a couple 500s, and what I've been told, like, you always get those questions of, should I start out on a 250? Should I start out on a 300? And I'm like, well, the people that go from 250s, but they don't want to like make that big jump to a 600, I tell them to go get a 500. I said, go get a 500. Go get that Honda CB900. That's a badass son-bitch.
Yeah, but
I mean, because it still does 130 miles an hour or something like that, and it's a pretty good bike.
yeah, but I say maybe the companies could just take a 600, tune it differently for that use.
Oh, I mean, yeah, absolutely. You could do that. You could always down to. I mean, that's what they do with, like, say your
FZ09, FZ07s and shit like that.
yeah, the FZ09 is a different engine, but
Yeah.
the FZ07, FZ08 have the same engine.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, that's wrong. The FZ08 has the same engine as the FZ09. It's just detuned. But there you go, right there. Your FZ08, and it's like if you go a little bit older with the FZ1s, the older FZ1s, they have the cross-plane R1 engine in them. They're just detuned.
Yeah, and then people
Right.
just tune in. That's it. And if they want the extra
Yeah.
power,
Yeah.
Now I want Yamaha to make an R5.
Oh my god.
I don't know if they'll stoop that low.
Nah, I don't think so.
It's like an R6, but not.
Tuned.
Yeah.
They should call it like mini R6 or something.
Shadow Assassin wants an invite.
Hey, hold on a second.
I was like so close about pulling a trigger for a Triumph Speed Triple this year.
Shadow, send me a message on Instagram. I'll get one over to you.
Damn, I can't go. Ooh, that's a good ride. I'd like to go on that ride too.
What ride's that?
Oh, a buddy of mine, I haven't ridden with him in like a year and a half. He wants to ride out to Paola, Kansas. That's an hour and a half ride for me. I was to go out to a barbecue joint, but I can't eat that stuff, so.
Why not?
Oh,
Bad gallbladder.
Ah, sad enough.
yeah. Oh. But yeah, my bike is still in the storage unit because I had to move towards the end of last year, and it was like a last second like move, so I was not even remotely prepared for it, and I don't even have 80% of my stuff where I'm living now, and just I couldn't store it where I'm living, so I had to throw it in there.
I'm surprised they didn't say nothing about you storing it there.
No, they're perfectly fine. I asked them.
Yeah.
But I couldn't plug it in because the only plug-in was 2 bays down on the outside of the building. And
Yeah.
it's in an okay part of the neighborhood, but it's something I wouldn't like have it plugged in 24/7. Plus, it's going across 2 people's units. So before I left for China, I was plugging it in, and I'm sitting there with the mindset of an hour, 2 hours, will be fully charged and ready to go. That wasn't the case.
Nah.
And I ended up sitting there one night for about 5 hours, and it didn't even get above 50%.
Jesus.
You see that's why like where I keep my bike doesn't have any outlets, so I just literally rip out the battery. Every year, just rip out the fucking battery and that's it.
Yeah, luckily enough, I've got a huge garage, and I've got a battery tender on my Harley and on my riding lawnmower, on my scooter.
God damn. He has on everything.
Well, when I got back from China, I said, screw it. I'm going to plug it in and just sit there until it's ready. I sat there for another 4 hours, and it got to the point where the engine would just start to turn over, but it just didn't have enough volts to kick over.
Yeah.
And I went into the office. I said, hey, I got to keep this plugged in. Can I leave it plugged in overnight?
Right.
And they said, yeah, like how long do you want to leave it plugged in for? I was like, well, I think 1 night will do, but 2 nights tops. And they go, okay, this is what we'll do. They went out there, they turned the camera so it was facing my unit. And the cord, I shut the cord into the door, but I was plugged in. No one messed with it, nothing. In 2 days, it was fully charged.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Fired right up. The only thing I need to do is, I ripped all the LEDs out of it, so there's no more LEDs on my bike.
They were shorting out, right?
Yeah, they killed my first battery.
Did you send Shadow Assassin the invite?
I was waiting for him to send me an invite or send me a message on Instagram.
Is his name the same on Instagram?
Might have to ask him that. I'm not sure. Because when I type in SHAD, I get Shade Tree, and that's it.
Shadow. Jesus Christ, bro. There's so many S's in your name.
It's like fucking someone with a list's worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Shadow Horizon.
Shadow Horizon.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
My shit's delayed.
Oh, why it's not letting me paste it? What did I send the? Oh, you know what? That was Rev. That
Yeah.
I'll have to grab it from your thing.
The one I sent you back, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was a link from a year ago. 12/21/17. I won't send you that one. There. There we go. Sent it to you. But the only thing I have left to do for the motorcycle right now is there's only 20 psi in the front tire
Okay.
and 15, I believe, in the rear.
Oh yeah, that's not that bad.
So I have to put a little bit of air into it. I think Hollar's frozen.
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that face.
Stand still if you can hear me. Oh, he's good. Continue talking.
I should hold on. Can I?
Kick him so he knows.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna kick him.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, he left. Damn. I was gonna present him. So that's all you would see is Hollar's face frozen.
Damn.
He was
Welcome,
just like staring at the abyss.
Welcome.
It's been a minute.
It has. Yes, it
Gone
has.
for a minute.
Silver Surfer Tim. I missed that one. Big 420 ride tomorrow. Is there now?
He's back.
My fucking router just went to shit.
I don't know, man. I don't think you're standing in anything electrical right now. Everything's just breaking for you.
So
I'll tell you what.
So everyone else's hangouts, you're perfectly fine, but when it comes to mine,
I think he's doing it on purpose.
No,
but you got to remember though, I always just use my phone. I hardly ever use my laptop or my Mac.
right?
So, because I never have any problems with my phone.
No, remember, Granite? Mine had issues back when we used to do them all the time. Mine would have issues like that.
That's true too.
God, Hangouts hated my ass.
Well, and I know they just did an update on Hangouts not too long ago, and it was actually screwing up on my phone. It wasn't working very good. And then they did another patch just the other day. But now I'm actually just having internet issues. My router was in there flashing red like crazy.
I do believe I saw that update come through on my phone at least.
Yeah.
The update's just sitting there waiting for me to do it because Apple's great and I can't update any of my apps.
Yeah.
See, my wife has the iPhone XR.
Oh yeah.
And for some reason, every single app will update except for the store.
Oh, you mean the Apple Store itself?
Yeah, it just will not update.
Try plugging it up to the computer and updating it that way.
That's my next step tomorrow.
That's the only thing I could think of. Only way you could do it.
Or you could take a Apple sticker, put it on an S10, and it'll work for some reason.
Hey,
Peaches said it's normal for Holler to drop out.
Well, usually I just leave.
Leave.
He's a rebel.
That's what I'm upgrading to once I get the money for it. I'm upgrading to an S10 because I'm tired of Apple shit.
See, I love my iPhone. I don't think I could see myself using an Android.
I just miss Samsung because I can get whatever music I want, and then I can also make it so Pandora or something thinks I have a subscription to it.
Yeah.
Which would take a big fucking load off of me. Because that's a subscription I don't have to pay for.
I'm just updating my Instagram, just telling people that we're live.
Oh. Go look at my recent post on Instagram.
I will in just a second.
Should be the first post, the last picture.
Hey, why do I have to log back into Twitter?
Because it's twat.
It's watered. Never mind. My internet's out.
Really?
Yes, it is. My internet's out. My router will not come back on at all.
Is the US and the USDS light blinking?
Oh god, they're all flat. The whole goddamn thing's red. I got one. The only green light I got on there is power. Everything else is red. And it's flashing, telling you, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
What's up, Donna, man? How are you?
Do you have any cable boxes or anything connected to the same splitter?
No, the only thing that's hardwired in is my Xbox One. Everything else runs off Wi-Fi.
But what cable company?
AT&T.
AT&T.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I saw those where you caught a shark.
How many devices do you have actively connected to your Wi-Fi?
Not very many right now.
Well, right now none because it's down.
Yeah, right now, none.
Well,
No,
when it's
I
up.
got a notification. It says the internet's out, but we're having real bad high winds today, so I imagine something got knocked out.
Yeah, probably.
Big ass storm, big ass fucking storm front that came through.
Yeah.
We hit it on the way back up for Florida. It was fucking terrible. People were fucking dead stop on the highway.
Damn, someone's doing construction?
Something's going on in the background.
I think Hollar's doing some pavement work or something.
No, somebody got out the heavy vibrator. The heavy duty one.
It's 10:30, man. Gotta make things happen.
It's 10
Oh, damn, why'd that mess up?
Friday night. It's got to get done.
Get it done.
Get her done. Yeah, no, I fought with that shark.
Get done. Get it done.
Whoa, now. Hey, now.
You're a rock star. Just game on. Go play.
Oh my god.
There we go. Even my phone just messed up there for a second.
I'm surprised the app even opened on my phone. I haven't updated this app in like 4 months. Yeah, 4 months. Because every time a paycheck hit my bank account, I went and withdrew all the money that I could possibly pull out from an ATM.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't want subscriptions to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Because with Game Pass, you can't. You have to go through so many hurdles to cancel it. And I was just I'm just gonna remove all the money so it can't withdraw the money from it.
Just change that. Get another account.
No. I finally got up to 12,000 gamer score. I'm not gonna restart.
He said I finally got up to 12,000 gamer score.
Man, it took me 10 years to get that far.
On Xbox?
Yes.
God damn, man, you don't play very much then.
Yeah.
I don't go.
Yeah, no comment.
I just beat a game finally.
What?
I think I just hit 44,000 gamers.
Yeah, me and you are tied. I think we're actually tied right at 41,000.
I know. I'm not about that Xbox life.
I want to be about that PC life, but the computer that I have built in PC Part Picker is like $3,000.
Oh, because you're going high end. That's why.
No, that's everything. That's not just the computer. That's everything. Monitors, mouse, keyboard,
That-
headset, all
That's the
that.
bad thing about when you get into PC. It's like it's a very slippy slope. Once you get one thing, you're like, oh, you know what? I can't get a 2080 Ti without getting a 990, a 9800, whatever, and then you just keep spending more and more
9900K.
money. Yeah.
Like,
Right.
this 9900K is great, but that 2080 Ti with it would be even better.
You know what? I need two of those.
And I need an XLI bridge.
And then you're like, oh wait, I need to get a 1200 watts of power supply. Throw platinum in there. Why don't you?
And I need this NVMe SSD, this 550 SSD, and this 4 terabyte hard drive along
Just
with
in
it.
case, just in case. Why not? And then I need
I need a
G-Sync,
for my back.
3 G-Sync monitors going with it.
But yeah, no. Yeah, I fucking 2 years after graduating high school, I'm finally going to college now.
Better late than never.
Kind of spent those first 2 years just sitting around with my dick in my hand.
I think
Did you at least switch hands? Because that's a long time in your hand.
Nah.
Got
Dude.
forearms of steel here.
The bush has consumed my hand, man.
It became one. The friction bonded it.
Friction welding.
So this rainstorm that's hitting me right now, it stretches all the way from like Maine to Florida.
Yep.
It's like a straight line of storms.
Ah, shit. That means it's gonna hit us.
That's one we got the other day.
Their Florida's right now got tornado and hurricane warnings out,
Hurricane.
and South Carolina had tornado warnings.
It knows better to come to New York.
Well, I know we're supposed to get like an inch of rain tomorrow because I was planning on bringing the bike home like Sunday, but where I have to bring the bike to store it where I'm living, it's a dirt path.
No.
Just make sure you turn your camera on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Have the camera rolling so when you do lay it down, we can see it.
I've already dropped that bike once. I'm not gonna do it again.
I just see you I see you starting to drop it, just diving underneath it so it doesn't touch the ground.
Oh, that's what the crash bars are for. Luckily,
Listen, I don't know. How much your bike weighs? That thing must weigh like 450.
my bike
Yeah.
No, his
Nine.
bike probably.
9
What's your
something,
bike? How much is it?
like 900 something.
You can take it.
Yeah. Just get a running start.
Yeah.
Running start. Tell that to my shoulder because I did try to catch it and I took all that weight to my one shoulder.
Oh. Mm.
You didn't give it maximum effort.
I gave it the 0.2 second effort that I had.
And they said, fuck it.
Hey, nah, just before you try to catch it, go load up on pre-workout.
And G Fuel.
Yeah, I had that mama strength, I can pick up a car that's on top of a baby.
Oh.
Yeah, no, just load up on a bunch of pre-workout and shoot yourself full of adrenaline and testosterone. You'll catch it.
That's where
if your heart doesn't come out of your chest first.
I just take the EpiPen and just start stabbing myself like 30 times.
Just your neighbor looks over, you're just stabbing yourself with a needle.
Oh man, I'm supposed to carry an EpiPen with me too.
Oh, same here. I'm like allergic to half the fucking world.
Oh man, it's like one bee sting, and I need to get my ass to the hospital.
Oh, nah, I'm allergic to like shellfish, tree nuts, and all that other shit.
Peanuts for me, but I still eat them.
Oh no, peanuts I can have. I can't have tree nuts.
I'm surprised I'm not diabetic yet, because diabetes runs in my family, and I eat fucking brown sugar straight out the bag.
Oh man, when I make jerky, it's like 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm like, did you say 3?
Did you say the whole bag?
You said 1 cup, right?
You said 1 pound, right?
Oh man, that's one thing I do miss is actually making beef jerky.
I wanted to keep that shark because I wanted to eat the fucker because I had to fight it for so long.
Mothman carries Narcan everywhere. Oh, but no, I should have my bike out next week, so video should start next week or the week after.
Dude, when I was down in Florida, there were so many Hayabusas down there.
Oh yeah, no, they
Oh,
love
yeah.
Hayabusas.
It's Hayabusa country down there.
Yeah, if you go to like Miami, oh my god, all you're gonna see is people without helmets chilling on the strip with Hayabusas.
Oh no, I
With,
was over near Tampa, and it was just like, hey look a Busa, hey look a Busa, hey look a Busa, hey look a Busa.
That or
with
anything
cargo
stretched.
shorts and flip flops.
Yeah, anything
Yeah.
anything stretched. They love stretch bikes there
Oh
too.
god, dude, the amount of
See,
stretch bikes.
that's where you gotta man up and go totally Dutch on the bike and just have like the wooden clogs.
They were like, "Wow, that guy's brave."
Dude, could you imagine like this big like muscle down guy in like wooden clogs like get off a Hayabusa and he just comes at you like, "What up, bro?" And it's like click 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 as he walks towards.
Dude, you're gonna get road rash and splinters.
But you don't cut that guy off. That guy will fucking chuck his fucking wooden shoe at you, break your windshield.
Screw Chonkless, man. He's gonna nail you with a clog. Hear clunk. The fuck?
Before he had some fun with the Dutch bloke once.
What?
What?
Oh
my god, a turbo Busa.
Oh man, we should have tried to get Ghost in here.
Ain't
One of the
he's
guys
around.
either.
No, one of the guys that we play Xbox with. He's from Australia, and we call him. We say, "Oh, how's New Zealand doing?" And he's like, "Don't you frickin' dare!" He's like, "I'm not a part of those sheep shaggers."
Shaggers.
He gets all mad.
No. When we were on the way back, we were going like for some reason we went towards Orlando to go up, and I pulled up the snap map, and I saw the map was at work. A message was like, "Hey, look at the snap map." He's like, "What?" He looked. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing over here?" I was like, "I'm leaving." He's like, "Next time you're down here, hit me up." I was like, "No shit."
Yeah, I was about to say, if you were in Tampa, you should have stopped by the Dirty Shame to see Shade Tree.
I didn't know Shade Tree was in Tampa.
Yeah, he's down near there, I believe. I believe that's where his bar is.
Are you reading the chat right now?
New Zealand is full of 70-year-old women like yo-yo two wheels.
Oh no!
I had an experience with a Dutch rudder twice.
Yeah, no, we were like 12.
This is looking more like a Twitch chat than anything.
I think the closest that we get to Dutch people here is Canadians.
Dude, there were so many people from Ontario down to Florida.
Oh, they don't travel that far. They don't travel that way down south. The Canadians to New York.
Oh man, when I went to China, my flight went from Boston to Montreal, and we're sitting in Montreal for about 2 hours, and the terminal's stupid, like where we're sitting, because there's like 3 on top of each other, and I'm sitting there, I'm just like, oh hey, I should have brought my pet beaver, and like people started like to look around. I'm just like, oh man, I'm offending people.
What they gonna do?
What are they gonna do? Say sorry?
Gonna hit with a freaking hockey stick and tie me to a moose.
Dude, no.
Moose is a badass. That's the only thing I'll be scared of over there.
All right, so you know how Canada legalized weed, right?
Did they?
Yeah.
For them to show what the legal size for a growing farm, like a personal growing farm, would be, you know what they used? A hockey rink. They showed how big it was allowed to be on a diagram of a hockey rink.
They don't believe in, metric or anything. They believe in hockey.
They believe in hockey. What size can I have for my girl? Oh, a boot this size right here.
A bowl to hockey.
But oh man, that the whole legalization of pot thing is ridiculous. Because Canada's legal, New York's legal, Vermont's legal,
Everything's
Maine's legal,
just let it
Mass
be.
is legal. New Hampshire, the live free or die state,
Not
it's
legal.
illegal.
you could get a gun in a convenience store, but you can't smoke a blunt.
There's a liquor store like a mile and a half down the road from me, and they have them right off the interstate too.
What, liquor
Like,
stores?
oh yeah, the rest areas are liquor stores.
That's
I'm
a
not kidding.
dangerous combination.
Hey,
Hey, we know you're driving on a trip, but here you want some alcohol?
Yep, right off the interstate. You can just swing on in. There's a liquor store, fireworks store.
Oh, great.
Good to go. You'll end up like
You can get drunk and blow your hand off.
Oh, what's his name? The New York
Jason
Giants.
Pierre-Paul. Yeah,
Yeah.
JPP.
He did become a good player after he blew half his hand off.
Oh, it took him a season and a half to get back to where
Yeah.
even meth is legal behind the city dump.
Shit.
Dude, anything's legal there.
You see, I think they should just legalize any drug and just let people kill themselves. It'll fix so many issues.
If you're dumb enough to overdose, then there you
Yeah,
go.
exactly. It'll be Darwin's theory.
Yeah.
Dude,
So-
they did that. You know how many people would be like tripping shit on a daily?
Yeah.
Just put them on an island.
People would walk around on LSD all the time.
What?
It'll be like the purge. Only like 25%
Yeah,
people go, and then you're good.
Dude, I think if the purge actually happened, there'd just be a lot of people stealing a lot of shit from Walmart that they couldn't get away with normally.
In Walmart.
No, that's Market Basket around here.
What?
They'll go to Market Basket, start stealing stuff.
What's
Dude.
Market Basket?
It's a grocery store.
Oh,
There was
It's like a Piggly Wiggly but bigger.
I don't know a Piggly Wiggly in there.
Dude, Piggly Wigglies are like dying out here in South Carolina. Like we've got like maybe 5 left in the state. But nah, one of my buddies, he got a job at Walmart, and motherfuckers stole a whole fucking 50-inch flat screen TV.
How?
They're not allowed to touch you, and they're not allowed to chase after you if you get out of the doors.
So all you need to do is just get out the door.
He looped around so that like he could build some distance between him and the people that were following him, and then just dipped out the door.
Ah. And think about it, 50-inch, he probably bumped into a couple of things. I give him effort.
Only a couple things.
Yeah.
That was the first one. He stole 2 more. He got caught on the third one. They finally caught him. I was like, my buddy was telling me that. I was like, how did y'all let him get out with the first 2?
And at the same day.
Because Walmart, all the electronics are in the back. Then he had to go all the way from the back, all the way to Lawn and Garden, at the front corner of the store. Somebody could have intercepted him between there. Because that's not the first stuff he's stolen either. They know he steals.
Who do you think it's a game? Just see if you can make it.
Oh no! Have y'all seen the video of I think he was like a Mexican lady or something, walks into a store with like one of the long skirts that come down to your ankles, and she just like pulls up the skirt, puts this flat screen TV between her legs, drops the skirt, and just walks out like normal.
That's talent.
There's a whole lot of talent.
I think Hollar's internet's back.
We'll see how long it lasts.
We'll see how long.
That's what she said.
I'll give him about a minute and 20.
But I did ask Rev, but I think my mic messed up. I asked, when's your next video?
Do what?
We're having packet loss issues, sir.
Yeah, no, we're not. When's your next video?
It's the bit rate. We got to change that.
It's gotta be 120 hertz, or else it's
Yeah. I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be that 4K audio.
Dick.
I gotta be able to hear your heartbeat from 10 feet away.
I do got a quarter of one thing edited today of jump starting a bike with a lipo battery.
What? Damn, my bike won't start. Let me go grab my RC car's battery and jump off.
Exactly, because I fly quad. I build drones, quads.
Yeah.
So I found a way to jump my motorcycle with a quad battery.
That's even smaller than a fucking RC car's battery.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a 3-cell 2200 milliamp battery.
Well, we found out real quick. You don't fuck around with those lipo batteries. You
Oh,
follow
no.
instructions to charge them.
Oh no! If you look at my Instagram, one caught on fire and burned the shit out of my floor. My office's floor.
Yeah, we had one blow up on us.
Yeah, they go up in flames pretty damn fast.
What was worse is my buddy was going to unplug it as it caught fire. Like he was about 3 feet away from it, and it just started to fizzle. And I was like, "Hey, you might want to back up." And he's like, "What?" And he turned
Fireball.
Around, and then just a big ass fireball shot up behind him, and I have never seen that boy run that fast in my life.
You see, the funny thing is, I was like, I'm gonna go for a ride. I was riding, and I was like, you know what? I should just go home. I'm tired. Second I got home, I saw my whole apartment full of smoke.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck just happened?
I really want to see this video of you starting your bike with that.
Yeah, but I have a part of me making the cable. So there's a cable that goes from SAE connector to a TX60 connector. You know, the same thing that you use for your trickle charger?
Yeah.
That connector straight to XT60. That's the LiPo battery connectors. So I made that wire, and basically it's 12 volts pretty much.
Wait, is yours the your lipos, are they the OD shaped connector, or is it the flat bar connector like track?
The OD one, the yellow block one.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah, they push enough current.
I was about to say, because if it's the traction style ones,
no, there's not enough current for that.
You couldn't pay me enough money to try to fuck around with that one. Plug a motherfucker and it blows up you, the battery, and the bike.
Like the bike, if the bike is like, it needs like a little bit more of a jump. Like let's say if it's right on that edge, like you said Captain, when it was on that edge, you hear the thing turning over, but it doesn't crank over all the way. You plug the battery and it'll get you the rest of the way.
Hang on just one second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to switch in the headphones and turn on my camera.
I got kind of tired of push starting my bike. That's the only reason I thought this through.
Fucking volume was way too high on the headphones. Let's see, can I stack enough shit to get this level? Enough? Yep, there we go. But yeah, the Rev, I don't remember if I ever told you about that Mustang that I had.
No. Oh, look
Yeah,
who just joined the crew. Hello there, Peaches.
What's up, bitches?
Yeah,
hey, I have a name too, you know.
Oh, Peaches got the link.
She said bitches.
Yeah, see, Captain Granite actually likes me, unlike you, huh?
She's quiet. I can't hear her.
Yeah, she's a little low.
Ooh, I can hear her fine, but ooh. Ooh.
She came in kind of aggressive.
Rev. Damn, Rev. She clapped your ass.
She came in aggressive on me. Damn, I'm about to.
But yeah,
I can't hear Peaches at all.
Good. Then I can talk all sorts of shit about Holler.
Does it really matter how low you are? Wouldn't you say it anyways?
Huh?
Wouldn't you say it anyways, if it hurt you or not?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I always talk it to him.
But yeah, well, now that Granite's back, yeah, Granite. I don't know if you remember the Mustang that I had, the
Yeah.
04. Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, but it's
Did
a
you run
Mustang.
into
It was already dead.
Did you
Oh.
run into a crowd of people?
No, I ran into the back of a Honda Civic.
Ah.
Close enough.
Well,
Civic.
so okay. So you trying to tell me that the Honda Civic was beating you?
No. I was following my buddy back from Cars and Coffee, and this lady come flying up past me and him, jumped in front of him, slammed on the brakes. He hit her. I hit him at 60 miles an hour. The Civic won.
You see, if you had a Camaro, it would have been in the front. Just saying. It would have been the front of the car.
I was following him back to his house. Why would I be in front?
That's just how the way goes.
And no, if I had a Camaro, I'd be 4 cars back
Not crashed.
on the
That
side of the
point.
road. Yeah, I wouldn't be crashed. I'd be on the side of the road trying to fix it.
I was actually telling someone last night when I was playing Xbox. I saw this V6 Mustang with the Cobra emblem on it, and I was just like, I walked past it, shaking my head. I'm like, why?
Oh yeah, I saw a V6. Actually, no, it was the 4-cylinder turbo
Yeah, the
Mustang
EcoBoost.
that had a GT emblem on it. I'm like, you're kidding me, bro.
Kaptain, look at the chat. Look what he wrote.
No, I went to a car show last night before
Cars and Bucky. Fucking Mothman.
We used to get him in here. He's been cracking up.
I went to a car show before we left today. Like I went last night, and there was GT with a Coyote, supercharged, carbon fiber hood, rear fenders, spoiler, trunk, everything on semi slicks in the rear. There was another GT that was supercharged. There was a Shelby GT350, another GT, a 05 GT with a 4.6 liter with a banner that said badass 4.6, which made me laugh my ass off. Plus he had the stock rims, plasti dipped gold.
Did he have extra stickers?
He had like 5 stickers on it plus the banner.
That's it. 60 horsepower.
But nah. And then in the middle of all those was a little itty bitty EcoBoost with a loud exhaust. I'm like, dude, you are the Honda of Mustangs right now.
Dude, he's trying to save the environment.
This guy that works just like a couple office buildings down from where I do, he has one of the newer Ford Raptors. He's like, I was like, dude, I like your truck. I was like,
too
bad it doesn't have the V8 in it anymore. And he goes, I like the EcoBoost a little bit better. I'm like,
I mean, at least it's better. At least it's better than the Mustang EcoBoost because at least that one's a V6 turbo instead of a 4-cylinder turbo.
Now, you might just get a Prius.
Yeah, but if you get the EcoBoost Mustang, you might as well just get a Prius. It's a Prius reskinned without the batteries.
You get a Prius, Miss Ice will show up and just flip you off
for no reason.
No, if you get a Prius, you'll just have a bunch of diesel boys rolling coal past you. Yeah. Dude, the amount of yees at that fucking car show. They were like the whole back of the lot was just full of fucking lifted trucks.
That's why 98% of all Priuses live in California. Because you can't have diesel out there.
Yeah, they can't have coal rolled on them if they're fucking somewhere where you can't have diesel.
I said something on Instagram about it was my picture of the lightning and crap, and I said, storm's coming, season 5, blah blah. And Warbeard goes, "Ha, seasons," and I'm just like, I can carry my gun and have loud pipes.
Yeah.
And then you get to South Carolina, it's like, can I do this? Yeah. Is it nitrous? No. All right, you good?
Shadow, Mothman has something to say to you.
I'm not on the. I'm not on the.
He said it's a Mustang. That's like being the smartest kid in a special ed.
It's nice, but
I can count to this many.
I will say I bought a Cobalt, and it had the SS emblem on it.
Oh no! Oh no!
And they sold it to me as an SS.
It wasn't an SS.
It was not an SS.
Oh.
And I called them out on it because they charged me the price for the SS, and they dropped it after. But I freaking, as soon as I got it home, I went out there with a freaking razor blade. I'm like, pop, pop.
Come on, that means super speedy.
So, no, it means super slow.
That meant super shitty.
Dude, I had some back when after the Mustang got totaled, we were out looking for cars for me to get. And I ended up getting my 2000 Honda Civic, but we were looking at just like cheap cars or cheap to insure and shit because of the accident. Insurance jumped. But came across one. It was a 2-door Honda Civic, and it was listed as an SI. And I looked at it, like I went and looked at it, and the dude's like, "Yeah, it's an SI. It's all stock." And I was like, "All right." I opened up the doors, looked inside. It was manual, all of that. Popped the hood and went and looked. It was a fucking EX. I was like, I looked at him. I was like, "It's an SI." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Damn, what? Why does it have the 1.6 in it?"
Mothman, I came across the Civic once.
It doesn't say, and nothing happened after that. ...
Why would you waste a load on that? That's just a waste.
Make sure you guys go and hit the subscribe button to all these guys.
Yo, Leaky
And
said,
Gal,
"Who
I
is?"
forgot.
He said, "Who is Shadow Ass?" All I can see under my screen. Oh, he sees the Shadow Ass.
Oh yeah, because it stopped.
Oh no! Let me look at this real quick.
So what's mine say? Captain Graham, and that's it.
No, it just says Kaptain.
Yeah, it just says Captain.
Oh, that works.
Okay.
Oh, because mine is split up. His is just one word.
Yeah. Miss Peaches went muted.
She always goes muted.
I was watching this streamer called Vis, TSM Vis, and I said, "Hey Vis, what's going on?" And he goes, "Captain Granite." He goes, "Not Planet, Granite." So he's like the captain of all countertops. I'm like, motherfucker.
Fucking Mothman.
That's your new name now. Captain of all fucking
HollarMoto video on
countertops.
iPad.
That's why you came across the Civic. I love you, Mothman.
He's just trolling.
What's up, two ATVs?
God.
Hello, Daryl and Elisa.
Oh man,
Leaky holler. That just sounds like a bad day.
Sounds like a rough night.
Ooh.
the only thing leaky about Holler is his motorcycle.
No, it's not. Shut up, dickhead.
Oh, he has a Harley?
Yeah, it is. He has a Harley.
Shut up.
My uncle just got a Harley. He went from sports bikes to a Harley. And I'm like, isn't there an age restriction on those? Don't you
No.
have to be like 70?
No. Shut up. You drove a Mustang. You can't talk shit.
Oh.
And now you drive a 2000 Civic, so now you can't talk shit.
Actually, I don't, because I blew a wrist pin on it. I don't drive shit right now.
He owns a Civic.
Yeah, it's in the redneck part of my state, sitting dead. It's been sitting dead for about a year and a half now. It still drives. It'll still move under its own power. It just really hates it.
Wait, wasn't you the one that said that I'm going to be fixing my Camaro on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Ooh, uh-huh.
Hey, not my fault. Y'all like to blow fucking spark plugs out of the block.
Yeah, my Camaro runs fine.
For now.
I had it for how long? 8 years.
No. What year?
2011. 2011 V8 2SS.
Oh, just give it just give it some time.
Give it
It'll
about
happen.
20 more years. It'll go down.
2 ATVs things all are gonna leak everywhere.
My stepdad's fucking. I think he has a 2000 or a 98, 99. The catfish looking fucking Camaros. He has one of them.
Mothman said it. Mothman says it looks like you need a Ducati.
I want to ride a bike, not have it sit in the shop for fucking most of the season.
No, but I think that's his
some
point.
electrical issues. That's remember when Ducati was thinking about putting in a bid for Harley Davidson.
No. Harley was going to buy Ducati.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, they put the bid in, but Ducati didn't accept it.
Could
I
you
mean,
Because they don't want to make better bikes.
Could you imagine having a bike with electrical issues that leaks?
It has electrical issues
Literally
because it leaks.
buying an electric chair.
It would definitely be an interesting situation.
Buying a Fireball.
It doesn't matter where I go, what hangout I'm in. I always got to catch shit about a fucking Harley.
You sit on it at the first ever Harley Ducati. You sit on it and it just gives you a little tingle at the balls.
It has a built-in heater.
No, Granite, you gotta start it and it fucking catches on fire because the oil is leaking on top of the battery.
See, I can say it because I've had a Harley.
I hope y'all catch rotten crotch.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Yeah, but they don't leak anymore.
Anymore.
It's not the 1970s.
Well, shit, I walked into the
Wow.
Harley shop a few months ago and I slipped on the floor.
Do what?
I walked into the Harley
read
shop
the
and
chat.
slipped.
Hell, my Harley don't leak. None
You
of my
got one of the
Harleys.
good ones.
None of my Harleys have ever leaked. Hell, I've owned 20 of them
Do you drive them?
all the time.
Oh, that's shocking. It's like I'm done with this. Fuck you guys. I'm going home.
For you guys, I'm going home.
I thought for sure I had a picture of your bike leaking.
I'm pretty sure you have a picture that you made. That's where it looks like.
Allegedly.
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 It's totally alleged. I don't have it anymore.
Good.
I bet I can go to my uncle's house and take a picture of his leaking.
One thing leaking around here is y'all fucking mouths.
Oh my god. Read Holler, read what Mothman just said.
I see it, you prick.
You don't change Harley's oil, you refill it.
Hey, Mothman, go ride that Ducati you got sitting out there in the garage.
Oh.
Oh, that's right, you can't. Never mind.
In the shop.
He's not even going to pay for it to go to the shop.
It's a nice lawn ornament. It's a nice lawn ornament you got there.
Pretty bike though.
I cannot find it.
Ducatis are good showroom bikes. That's about it.
Why do I still have this?
I don't know. I guess that's my personality because I love Ducatis too. So
So you just a glutton for punishment, I guess.
evidently,
I still have this one. Friggin' bagger.
Oh
do
my
you really?
God.
Yeah, the one where he's slapping the tank and it says right here's the bagger.
Slap tank.
Oh yeah.
That'd be the one for Ducati. Slaps tank falls off, fairings fall off, fucking everything falls off. Safety.
I mean, my first bike was a Harley, and I pushed that thing more miles than I rode it.
But it was a Sportster, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was that.
There you go.
It was that what was it, Hugger edition or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing hugged the side of the road like crazy.
Mhm.
And it was on the side of the road.
I saw someone posted a picture, and I never knew this, but if you leave your helmet like towards the back of the bike on the side of the road, it means rider in distress.
Oh, near the back tire?
Yeah.
Like it has to be like 10 feet away from the bike, and you set it right behind it
Oh,
on the road. I never seen that before.
Me either. I never heard of that. But
Yeah.
you know what? I have that weird superstition that you never let your helmet touch the ground.
yeah, I've never heard that one either.
It's
My
like
helmet just usually falls off the bike and hits the ground regardless.
no, it's like some weird superstition that if your helmet touched the ground, meaning you're gonna be on the ground. Some weird thing.
That's the same with BMX and stuff. You if you set your helmet down, it has to be like the part that your head goes in on the ground, not upside
Just a
down.
lesbian fleshlight. Thank you.
Sportster lesbian.
Because every time I've ridden and I've put my set my helmet down upside down on the ground, I have always fucking wrecked my bike.
So how many helmets have you dropped when you crashed your cars?
None, because I don't wear helmets. Although I wish I was wearing a fucking helmet the last time I got in a fucking wreck. I rolled my car. That shit fucking
Maybe
hurted.
you probably should stop driving.
Give that man a power wheel. Oh, self-driving car.
I'd find a way to wreck that one too.
Tesla, please.
Hey, no, as long as it's already paid for, I don't wreck it. I just fuck up the motor or something else.
Okay, so if you owe money on it, you crash it, but then if you own it, you destroy it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
But no, the car that I rolled, the dude had his turn signal on. He was in the right-hand lane behind another car that had their turn signal on, so I assumed he was turning, which I was wrong. I fucking got out to the median, and I just look over and see his ass coming at 60 miles an hour at my door. I looked over, I looked straight, and was like, this is gonna hurt.
Help! Help!
I was like, this is gonna hurt. And then I opened my eyes and I'm upside down. I was like, oh.
I'll be right back.
I haven't crashed a car in a long time.
My buddy got the worst of it. My buddy fractured his eyebrow from like up here all the way down, almost into his eye socket.
What kind of car was it that you were driving?
Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. And luckily the curtain airbags went off, so it stopped him from going out of the window.
Mothman was asking someone for his retort.
Waiting.
The funny thing is my heavier set buddy in the back seat, we got hit, and all you could hear from the back seat is just ha! And we thought it was a girl in the back seat. No, it was him. When we rolled, he flew forward and the seatbelt locked, and it just pushed all the air out of his lungs, and he squeaked like a little girl. And then he was complaining the whole time on the side of the road about how his shoulder hurt, and it was just bruised. And my buddy sitting next to me, he had like a cut that came from here all the way across the other side of his arm. He had a gash on his forehead. He had the bruise that was coming up from the fracture on his eyebrow. And he was just like, I'm fine. My buddy that had a bruise was just like, my fucking shoulder hurts. I'm standing there with probably 2 or 3 cracked ribs, just like, I need to get my shit out of my car.
I think the last time I got into an accident was back in high school.
I don't know. I never crashed a car.
It's not a lot of fun.
No. Especially dealing with the insurance company afterwards.
Thanks at Revnerd. I just passed Holler again in subs.
Also, if you do get in a car accident, make sure you don't have people in the car because that extends the time period
Nah,
in
fuck
which it
that.
takes them to get
If I'm
the
gonna
information.
if I'm gonna be inconvenienced, I'm gonna bring people with me.
Mhm.
If I'm going down, you're going down with me, fuckers.
Yeah, I'll bring like full car.
That's where mine went. Well, almost. I was one person short of having a full car.
Yeah, I had a full car when the last crash I had, but that was just me going into a ditch and I backed out, called it good, pulled all the grass out of it, and
Kept it moving.
kept it moving.
The funny thing is, when I crawled back in the car to get all my shit out, my impact was sitting on the roof in front of where they were. My buddies in the back were sitting. Somehow, I have no idea how, the jack that comes with the car came out from underneath the flap, went all the way around the roof, and landed where the right in front of where my buddy was at. And I was like, that could have hit your head. Both of these could have hit your head. You'll be fine. There was a pillow back there. It could have caught it.
There's been a couple of times this winter when I was driving, and I'm just like taking the route that I'm now gonna have to take to go to work that I'm gonna be filming on. I'm just like, okay, if I was on my bike, how would this go? And I'm just like, man, these people freaking suck going this way. Like they just stop quick or they don't yield. It's just ridiculous.
My favorite one is the not using turn signals and jumping in front of you. Those are the grade A ones.
Just got the bike back home from storage. Moto Steve's on the same page I am, except my bike's not home from storage.
My bike's not home. My bike's not home from the dealership or the factory or the bank account.
Something just went off. Oh, Discord. I was like, what the hell is that noise?
Good old dick sword.
Good old dick sword.
I'm on so many servers on Discord that I have to mute it, or else my phone will go off nonstop.
All right, Steve, thank you for stopping in. But hey, what's going on? But what happened?
I lost the internet again.
Oh,
I thought so. You froze up again.
me and Revnerd were wrong.
So Leaky's now ahead of Holler in subscribers
By one.
by one.
About time. I mean, I've been ahead of him for all his life.
Oh,
Granite. I still have my moto vlog channel just sitting, just waiting.
do you?
It's gonna be sitting and waiting for a while.
I almost was gonna take this year off from motovlogging.
Why? Just too much shit.
Well, that wife and I are gonna be looking at getting houses.
Oh,
Just a lot of stuff going on. Work. I mean, I just spent a week in China. I'm probably gonna end up going back to either China or Indonesia, June, July, or August, somewhere around there. So just a lot of stuff. Because not last year, but the year before, I was doing videos, like one video a week. Like I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And last year, I think I only did 12 videos, 12 or 13 videos. Just because that's when a bunch of crap happened. And yeah.
Yeah, that's my excuse too. That's why.
Yeah.
yeah, no, Granite.
You're out of excuses now, Rev.
I'm running out.
I want some videos this year.
Yeah. You're gonna get 1 or 2.
I doubt y'all remember what the name for my channel is.
Assassin ass.
I have no idea.
Matrix Moto. Remember that ongoing joke? Fucking in the Matrix.
I don't remember. There's been a lot of drinking between then and now.
Same. I got a jar of 190 proof sitting at home waiting for me. I'm gonna fuck it up. But yeah, no. Whenever anybody's mic started fucking up, everybody would say you're in the Matrix. I was like, I'm stealing that. That is gonna be my name. Because my internet sucked ass back then.
My brother-in-law is actually going to be doing moto vlogs.
Oh, he's gonna start.
Mm-hmm.
What does he ride?
He has a
Grom.
no, he has a Honda Shadow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. At least he could still ride it.
He was asking me about a name for him, and I'm like, dude, that's just gonna come natural to you, whatever you want.
Dude.
And then he asked me how I came up with this name. And I'm like, you don't want to freaking know. I had
I'm
Captain,
kind
I
of
see.
curious now.
I see you wearing. I see you wearing some merch there. Is that merch?
that's HollarMoto shirt.
That's a merch. That's the merchandise.
Yeah.
I still have all y'all's stickers minus actually I think I might have yours, Nerd, too.
No, I never had stickers.
No, he never did stickers.
It's too
no.
lazy.
He won't do.
I know I have Ehart, I have yours, I have Gladius John. I have one other person's.
I pretended to be Hillary now. Then
I can't remember who else I have. But I still have all of them. They're on the back of my old laptop.
I have a bunch of stickers on my beer fridge. I call it beer fridge, but it's actually my fridge now.
It got downgraded.
It got downgraded.
Did you give your brother-in-law my sticker?
Yeah, he. I thought he tagged you in his picture.
He might
Oh,
have.
Fat Cat. That's the other sticker I have. Fat Cats.
We don't say that name.
Oh hell!
That's
What happened?
taboo. That's taboo.
Yeah, no.
We don't
What?
say that name.
The hell happened?
Yeah, I had some really shitty names picked out. Like a lot of it was actually. I say that, and one is actually taken now. It was just going to be 603 Rider,
Oh yeah.
and it got taken. But a lot of it had like to do with like New Hampshire or Vermont, like Green Mountain Moto, Granite State Rider, stuff like that. I was just sitting there. I was just like, "What's like something I really enjoy?" And it was for some reason I was thinking of TV shows, and I just was going down the line, and I was like, I liked Captain Planet. And I was like, Planet kind of sounds like Granite for like New Hampshire because it's the Granite State. I'm just like, Captain Granite, and my wife goes, "Do it." It's the only one that doesn't sound shitty.
That's what she said.
Like,
That's the only one that doesn't sound shitty.
I'm like, okay. Night, Donna Main. Thanks for stopping in.
Bye, Donna.
Donna Main.
Oh, someone gave me a thumbs down.
Aww.
That's shitty.
Dude, you always get one. Here.
Peaches, did you give me a
I
thumbs down?
didn't do it. I'm innocent, damn it.
Innocent and peaches don't go together.
I was about to say that voice doesn't sound too innocent.
All is missing is like la 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 la.
Just skipping around with a
Keep
knife.
fucking with me. Watch what happens.
Peaches
I'm a masochist sometimes, so I might like it.
Peaches,
Too
Peaches
far.
is,
Too far.
Peaches is about innocent as Jeffrey Dahmer.
Ooh.
Oh my! I know Jeffrey Dahmer was a serial killer.
Or Ed Gein.
Was he the one that ate people, or was that someone
Yeah.
else?
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ate people. I would say more along the lines of Ed Gein. The Smiley murderer.
No. Don't piss off Peaches. You'll regret it, promise.
Yeah, you probably will.
I've never made Peaches mad.
Wake up in a dungeon. And not the good kind of dungeon.
I was about to say, there's sometimes they're good dungeons.
Not the good dungeon.
Holler's made Peaches mad before.
Peaches has made
Holler
Hall.
always makes me mad.
I do not. What are you talking about?
You did too.
I don't remember.
He was drinking that night.
Yeah,
I can
alcohol.
play it.
Blame the alcohol.
I don't remember.
Fucking. I've had people just breathe and piss me off. So.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's why I don't work retail anymore.
My two guys I got working for me, they both pissed me off last night so bad I left work, came home.
Did you really?
Yeah, I said, "Fuck it, you guys can deal with it. I'm leaving."
I had a real bad like anger flare up, but not too long ago.
Did you get a safe base?
No.
Oh.
I just started beating the shit out of my mom's car and cussing out the window at people that were turning. They were slowing down to turn. And it all, like, literally, I went from 0 to 100 like that. All because my mom was acting like a fucking 5-year-old.
So then you beat the shit out of her car like a 5-year-old.
I had to vent. I had to vent.
All I know is that car did not know what was coming to it.
Oh no!
that car learned its lesson.
What'd you do in the vent?
That car has had a couple beatings from several people. It's used to it by now. It's a Honda Odyssey. It can handle it.
Maybe that's why cars don't last with you.
Hey, I babied the Mitsubishi and the Mustang. Like, I'm talking detailed it every week. Fucking babied the shit out of them.
And then you beat them off.
You finish them off.
Finished them off.
I pampered them before I murdered them.
You're so pretty. Bad.
He's just it's just like, you're so pretty. He just walks up behind her with a knife. Just shit. I'll be over soon.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
And just drop down to the ground with it. It'll be over soon.
You're saying I'm fucked up.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. The shit that I think of on a daily basis is. I would scare a psychiatrist.
You're scaring the fuck out of me.
Peaches is crazy.
Hell yeah.
I'm psychotic.
I have to be crazy in order to run with this crew.
Only slightly.
No, you don't have to be crazy. You just don't have. You have to be not mentally stable.
Yeah.
Like you have to be Rev Bomb level of unstable.
Oh, he said rep bomb.
We don't say that name.
We don't say that name here.
What the hell happened to like everybody?
Where the hell have you been?
I've been dead.
I was telling Holler tonight, we were playing Xbox earlier, and I actually went through and unsubscribed from like 50 people that just have not put out a video in like 2 years. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, there's so many people that are just gone now.
Well, I can't remember. I messaged them on I don't remember if it was. I think it was Instagram. One of the dudes. The last time I was around the group, the last like big fucking live that we had, he got off, and the last thing he said was, "All right, I'll be back in like 6 months to a year, getting shipped out." And we're like, "All right, see you later." Okay, 4 years later, he finally comes back from deployment. I was like, "What happened to the fucking year?"
Yeah.
Fucking Navy just went, "You're mine now."
Yeah, there's one that I was actually kind of surprised I hadn't seen in a while, and I think I still kept them just in case, but can't think of the name now.
I like how like all the big the super big motor vloggers like fucking let's see Do It With Dan and all of them fucking started like just moved away from like motorcycles almost completely and now are just doing cars.
They had to.
They had to go where the money is.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why 6 Foot is doing Fortnite streaming.
Shit.
We don't say their name.
Don't say that name.
So who's gonna old yeller him? Who's gonna take one for the team and old yeller 6 Foot?
No, me, I'm blocked.
Cause can't be doing that Fortnite. Gotta put him down.
Yeah, he blocked me years ago.
Starts spamming him memes. Oh no, it's retarded.
No, he said something. This is back when he was just doing moto vlogs. He said something on Twitter, and I said, "Yeah, it must be nice." Oh, he just bought a was it the Audi or the Camaro? I think it was the Camaro. And he goes, "This only costs just a pretty penny." I said, "Yeah, all the money you make from your clickbait videos." And like 20 seconds later, he blocked me. But I was just joking. I didn't care. I liked his videos. I liked his dual vlog with his wife there.
People can't take jokes anymore. People are so fucking soft lately.
Everybody's got to be PC.
Yeah.
Snowcat blocked me. So that's only because I gave him an earful
We don't say
when he
their
put. Yeah, we don't say that name.
As he just chimes in, we don't say that name.
I unfollowed him back when
he put out that video about Trini and made fun of her.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
That struck a major chord with me, and I just laid into him, and he just went LOL and then blocked me.
I like how like.
God, she hasn't been around in forever either.
Have y'all noticed that like Yami fell off the face of the fucking earth?
And that's because his face is on the front of a yellow Porsche.
Yeah. It'd be funny as hell if you got sponsored by Porsche.
Dude, I made a meme about that like 2 hours after I saw the picture, and it was just like him on the beach going like this, and he's like, "Hey guys, guess what?" And then it was at whose wedding? It was at someone's wedding, but it had like Yami, Walter, Chase on 2 wheels, and someone else.
Wasn't it Chase's wedding?
It was Chase's wedding, yeah. And it's like, "What, Yami?" He goes, "I learned how to fly and show us." And then it showed him up in the air.
Dude, no.
That guy survived everything, man. I give it to him.
He's riding again too.
Somebody needs to make an AirPods meme about Yami and a Porsche.
Yeah.
That would be funny as hell.
I don't give him the time of day.
You know what's funny is every name you say that, and I say we don't say a name, it's everybody I've gotten into a fight with.
Jesus.
Now
me and Snowcat
fights with everybody.
Now it's a game.
Me and Snowcat went at it pretty fucking hard one night on Red One stream.
We don't say that name.
God damn, what can we say?
Dude, this has just become a game of whose name can we say?
That's a name on my list. We don't say that name.
I think I only got in one of his streams, and that was because it wasn't even his stream. He joined later, and I was already in it.
I'm still subscribed to 148 people.
Damn.
Dude, if I went through and unsubscribed to all the people that I don't watch anymore, I'd be sitting for hours.
Wait, how about Walterific?
We don't say that name.
What do you do?
I've never gotten into it with him, but he used to live like 30
That's
minutes from me.
well, that's
so-
because he doesn't talk to anyone else.
and
Yeah.
he's a pile of shit. So
don't know.
Fuck, what's his name?
I never had issue with anybody. So
Jogo.
Nah, we don't say that name.
I don't know that one.
Goddamn.
Photogrammer.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
All right, he's safe.
Yeah, he's safe for now.
Can we say Shadow Assassin or we don't say that name either?
Who's Shadow Assassin? I only know Shadow Ass.
Like right now, there's only a handful of motovloggers I actually talk to regularly.
Fuck, hot. Phone's only about 10,000 fucking degrees right now.
God, I'm just like looking through this list. I'm just like, yeah, I don't talk to like any of these people.
Fucking.
Like the three main ones that I still like talk to, besides like Holler, is like Cowie Brock, Shade Tree, and Baker X Derek.
Fucking Brittany fell off the fucking face of the damn earth. Like, she just started messaging me here recently.
Who?
Brittany Bowman.
Never heard of her.
She was in a couple of our lives. She was part of my group the future motor vloggers that don't have a bike yet. It was me, her, Neil, and one other person. I think Neil's actually got a bike now.
I don't remember. Actually, when I was going through like everyone that I was subscribed to, I realized one person that I hadn't heard from in a long time was I don't know if you guys remember Battleborn Rider.
No, I didn't never know that one.
Never heard.
No, she was like in Vegas or somewhere around there, but like everything is deleted. She had like one or two videos left on her channel, and her Instagram was gone. And I was just like, crap. Like this year was actually kind of like a weird year.
Yeah, a lot of people just jumped off of it.
Yeah. Well, I was telling Holler, like, I got this weird message sent to me on Instagram, and the lady used the guy's real name, and I'm like, I have no idea who this person is. Come to find out, it was a guy that actually follows me and I talk to regularly. I did, and I was like, I never knew his name. I knew him by his like username. And come to find out, he got shot and killed.
Oh, shit.
I was so taken back by it. I was like, holy shit. And I'm like, dude, I mean, I've talked to him on Instagram. I've messaged him before. He's one of my buddies on Pokemon Go. We send gifts every freaking day. And I'm just like, holy shit. I was like, that's why I haven't heard from him.
Yeah, I had something like that happen on Xbox. I was playing Xbox on back when Xbox One first came out. I was still on 360 I was playing on 360 for a while before the one came out, and I became friends with with an older guy. Fucking, we would play Forza Motorsport 4.
Yeah.
He was teaching me how to like tune cars and stuff to do drags, and giving me drag cars and stuff, and teaching me how to do all this shit. And there was like a week where I wasn't on I think because it was because I was doing finals for school, and I got an Xbox One, and I was like, I had the 360. I had the 360 hooked up, and I was on my account that I had made for the Xbox One, and I was going through and adding all the people that I played with regularly on 360, and I came across his name, and I added him and messaged him, and about 2-3 days later, I get a message back, and it was, or no, I didn't get a message back. I invited him to a party because I saw he was online, and person joined, and I didn't recognize the voice, and I was like, "Who's this?" And it was a girl, and it was like, "Oh, I'm so and so's wife," and I was like, "Is he around?" And she was like, "No, he died of cancer like a week ago," and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah. It's always weird when you run into like a situation like that. Like this one actually really took me back. Like I was like, holy shit! Like he was like one of the nicest guys too, and he just
It's always the nice ones that end
from the article, it was just wrong place, wrong time. Just got into an argument with someone that just he had no patience left, no patience, and had a gun.
It's always the nice people, like always the nicest people that are like you meet, that are like the ones that have the worst shit happen.
Yeah.
Like, cause that guy from Xbox. He was one of the only people that would put up with me. Cause this is back when I was still a squeaker. This is back when I was like 15, 16 years old. Little high-pitched balls haven't dropped yet, boys.
Yeah.
You mean they have? I can't tell.
It's about 2 decibels lower.
Fuck you, it's 3. Thank you very much.
Well, y'all making the stream sad, so I figured I'd make a joke.
Yeah. All right. Let's make it happy again.
Let's move
Holler.
away from the.
Yes.
What do you have down in the pipeline for videos?
I have nothing right now. Absolutely nothing. But like I said, I'll get the bike out tomorrow, and I'm sure I'll come up with something while I'm riding. Plus, I got some racing to do tomorrow night, so I have some races coming out. I know I've been getting asked a lot about have I been racing or not.
Yeah, that's like 3 videos you could do right there.
Yeah.
What do you race?
If I get in a lot of races, then yeah, I can make a couple videos out of that.
What do you race, Holler?
His Harley.
My Harley.
Ah,
I drag race it.
that's a slow race.
You haven't. Then you need
You
to.
haven't seen his bike race.
You need to go see his races.
Yeah.
Because was the one you beat a Gixxer 600, didn't you?
I beat a Gixxer 600. I beat an R6. I beat a 636. I actually beat those in quarter mile. Usually,
it's not a stock Harley, Rev. It's
at least he did something to it.
Yeah.
It's good to knock out the 300 or the 600s.
Like he would probably give he would give my bike a bit of a challenge.
You know, that's what you get. That's why you get leader bikes. So you don't have to worry about those things.
I've actually, when I race leader bikes, I only race them to 180 feet.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get them in the first. Yeah,
you gotta get them in that first launch.
Harley Davidson torque, man.
It's that torque, yeah.
My bike's almost a 2-liter bike, and it's still.
But an R1 is pretty torquey.
Yeah, not torquey enough.
Holler.
Well, because my buddy Travis, he has a R1, and we stretched it, dropped it. We got a badass tune in it, and he still can't beat me 180 feet. But I mean, if any other skill I have, I mean, I can launch a fucking bike, but I can hop on anybody's bike and still launch at the same time.
Oh, you see, but then that's user then. That's more than bike.
That's a rider mod, not a bike.
Yes, Peaches.
Go look what Mothman tagged you in.
Oh Lord.
Instagram.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Welcome to the 30 Cars and Bugatti.
And Bucky.
That
Wow.
Hey,
Jesus.
Granite.
Yeah.
Everybody's mom's favorite moto vlogger.
That's beautiful.
Have you heard from Jigsaw 1K in a while?
No, I haven't heard from him.
I haven't heard from him in a while either.
I barely talked to anyone that I talked to about 2 years ago. I think the only two people I talked to from back then is Revnerd and Warbeard. Everyone else has disappeared, or just I don't talk to them anymore.
Wait, hold on. When was the last time we talked? Because I saw on Instagram we were talking at some point. I don't know when.
It was a couple of years.
Fucking kidding me.
It was back when
No, titties.
we had hangouts with like Captain Bagger and then Rocket and
Oh yeah.
all them.
And Chris.
Yeah, Cowie Chris. Just
Yeah.
I was still in high school.
yeah, they just fell off.
I think
Dude.
Kyle Chris didn't have a bike. Remember, he crashed it.
2016 was
Did
the
he
last
crash
time
it?
we talked.
Well, then he had like 3 bikes after that.
Yeah, something like that.
And then he just barely reactivated his Instagram.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the last time we talked was September 1st, 2016.
Yeah, I don't. It's Rev and Warbeard. That's about it. Everyone else is either gone or I just don't talk to. And it's nothing really against them. It's just
just fell off.
Just fell off.
Everybody just kind of went their own way.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I mean, a couple of them I did have disagreements with, but
yeah, there near the end, there was a lot of arguing in the fucking live.
People bitching. There's no need for bitching.
yeah, it is what it is.
Can't we just get along?
Maybe.
Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Just get in a circle jerk and it'll fix everything.
I don't know what kind of parties you go to.
Sorry, guys, my phone is dying. Thanks for the invite. Peaches, you plug in the phone.
You have to connect it to the solar panels.
This thing here, Peaches. You plug it in.
Wait.
To the phone.
What does the other side go, sir?
It goes right in there.
You do the good old Glade commercial and plug it in.
Actually, my phone needs to be charged, so that won't.
We'll just leave it like that.
But
I feel like I'm the only one that remembers those fucking commercials.
So Holler has nothing in the pipe for this year.
I mean, I had a bunch of ideas, but when bad gallbladder hit me, it kind of ruined most of them. So
yeah,
I'm just
that would do it.
I'm just trying to come up with other shit to do because.
Do they have bike nights around?
I don't do bike nights, dude. They suck. I mean, because our bike nights out here, I mean, I'm sure they're like this everywhere, but I mean, it's just ride to a bar and get fucking plastered, then ride your bike home drunk, and I don't do that. So
the closest one to me that does a bike night is to a pizza place.
Yeah,
there's no alcohol there. It's just it's literally like a Pizza Hut, but not a Pizza Hut. But
the only bike night near me is like they go to some park and chill there and do nothing, and then everybody just bounces from there and does a trip to like Long Island or some shit.
That's the one thing that killed me. No, that still kills me. Every year when they do that Northeast Motovlogger meetup.
Yeah.
Why is it in the middle of New York City? Like why?
So they can walk their bikes around.
I haven't even went there. That's the funny thing.
And you live right there.
I can accidentally end up there.
But you being right there, would you ever think to have a meetup?
Oh, I wouldn't ride to the city just for that reason.
It's so stupid.
No, if like, what is it? If you ride in the city, they'll stop you randomly and check for your papers.
Yeah,
just randomly.
Hell no.
So it's like it's ridiculous.
ZJ Motovlogs, he had a New Hampshire meetup that I went to, and there was probably a good 50, 60 people there. Like, it was a nice turnout. That same day was the Northeast Motovlogger meetup, or whatever, Moto meetup. 15 people showed up.
Damn.
Well,
so like, why do you have it in the middle of New York City?
I was waiting for my formal invite, so I only accept invites that like Messenger Pigeon delivers it. So
only accept invites through Owl.
Yeah.
Well,
there was one meetup that I wanted to go to that was real close to South Carolina. I don't remember whose it was, but I didn't end up making it. But I heard that there was a decent turnout to that one.
Well, I saw online that Walter's trying to put one together in Maryland.
Oh,
it was I think it was in Georgia.
Yeah,
it was either in Georgia or Carolina.
Georgia, I think that's the one Chase puts on.
No,
yeah.
The big one that is in Georgia is the one Chase puts on.
Yeah, the one that's like 170 bikes, 200 bikes.
Well, that's because who's there now? It's Chase, Motonosity. I think Yummy R6 is moving back there.
Yeah.
Do it with Dickhead.
So, do it with Dan. And then Jake will probably show up and all them. But they won't come up north. I mean, the Northeast Motovlogger meetup, Walter won't come up.
That's the forbidden zone.
Well, we don't speak his name. That's right.
Damn it. I need a rule book.
But you know what? Honestly, I will say this about Walter. He's the only one
with no drama whatsoever.
Well, he has no drama because he doesn't talk to anyone else.
Exactly.
But he sticks to motovlogs.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't do bike builds. He doesn't do... Well, he does Jeep builds, I guess. But he's the only one that has really stuck to strictly motovlogs. Well, Baker X Derek is stuck to motovlogs too.
Yeah, he's done strictly motovlogs, nothing else.
Yeah. Oh man, I was catching up on his videos today because I was way behind. Oh man, gets me laughing so bad, and I get in trouble at work.
Look what Mothman wrote.
You mean the meet where the guys that host it only stay for an hour? Yeah, and then they go drink somewhere else.
And they don't want to be, around the commoners.
Yeah. I miss Arson's videos. But his Harley is so messed up. He has the same stuff going on with his Harley as mine did, and it's all electric. Like, you had to replace all the electric.
All right, what about Wheels and Bullets?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Already said Ehart.
I haven't heard from Ehart in a while. I saw that she was in a couple of hangouts.
Yeah, I just talked to her last week.
Yeah.
I just haven't messaged her in a while.
Yeah.
Trying to find what's his name that lives here in South Carolina down on the coast.
Actually, someone's having a hangout right now too. Oh, the other guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Back Row, Chuckster, Ghost Ninja, Tim, and Red One.
Cruising with Caps.
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Cruising with Caps.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I was thinking of doing this as a video idea. I mean, like Captain Granite Eats or something like that, and just I pick a different restaurant like once every 2 weeks or something like that.
And ride there?
Yeah, I ride there. I try out the food. I review it. Kind of like that.
Kind of like what what's his name?
That guy, yeah.
Yeah, Suburban.
Yeah. Kind of something like that, but I mean, obviously, I'm not doing the same place as he is because we're like 1,000
million miles away.
Yeah. I mean, if Holler did it, it'd just be barbecue joints.
Damn.
It's all we got is barbecue here in Kansas City, buddy. That's what we're known for.
I mean, there's like 4 like places I can name off right now, like that are so close to my work, because I get an hour lunch break every day, and I could just right there and make them like a video. Like, got John's Roast Beef and Deli, which amazing sandwiches.
How good roast beef?
Like really good, like cut right there in front of you. I like Baker's Bum Alley. Dude, I was cracking up so bad. Like everyone wants to steal his Grom.
Oh, that reminds me. When I was down in Florida, we left the car show. I was in my
Cars and Bukkake, yes.
No, this was a night. This was a night show.
Yep, Cars and Bukkake at night.
Anyways, fucking.
What happened was. I was drunk.
We
That's where they bring out the black lights to show.
Dude, some of them motherfuckers would glow. But I left him. When we left, I was riding with my buddy in his Miata, just a little stock Miata that he just got. That's his first car, and we were riding to Steak and Shake, and this fucking Grom pulls up next to us and just starts revving the piss out of his fucking Grom. And we both looked over, and he fucking nodded at us. We went, "Cause your ass gonna beat us in this little fucking stock ass in a Miata."
There's what video was it? I shared it on my Discord. I have to look. I forget what the thumbnail was. It was one Baker Xterix that says this isn't a doll hair. It was like a couple of weeks ago. They put it out. I was watching that, and he's just driving down the road on his Grom, and then he's like, "Hey, there's the freeway." Takes the Grom on the freeway. He's like, "This shouldn't be here." He's like, and then it cuts out, and then he's back on the normal road. I'm like, that didn't go well. If he cut off the camera, that didn't go well.
As I think, don't those things struggle to hit like 80?
His
60.
Well, his has upgrades.
Yeah, I think the one video where he maxed his out, he got up to like 64 with it.
I thought it was 54.
No, because I know my buddy's Grom out here. He's gotten his up to 62.
Downhill.
He's got about the same upgrades.
Somebody tell Holler to say something. Mom says her batteries are dying.
Damn it, Mothman.
Hey, is your internet back, or is it still screaming "fuck you"?
No, my internet's back, but I'm just gonna stay on my phone. I ain't gonna try and hop on the computer. I'm watching it on my computer.
Yeah.
Fucking these bitch slapping you down every time you try to join on your computer.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, there's like a few like mom and pop like restaurants that I could go to that actually work out really well for that video, but like other ideas, I haven't really hit anything that's like, I can motovlog about that. I could do that. But it's one of those things where I think for most of us, when you just have to be on the bike and riding it, just like you just piece it together.
Yeah.
unfortunately for like my videos, like if it's not Laconia Bike Week, I'm only getting 50, 60 views per video. But like Laconia Bike Week videos, I'm getting thousands.
Yeah.
Play with my channel, like the channel that this channel, it's got, I think I've got like 13 videos up, and they all average about 74 views. And then my fucking Mustang Week slideshows like got like fucking 1,600 views on it.
Yeah.
Well, I think my best videos got 12,000.
Which one's that?
That's my R1 one. Doing the test ride on R1.
Well, that's the thing. It's a test ride video. If you're just doing a standard motovlog, you're only hitting really one demographic.
Yeah, I think my average is for each video is right around 110.
Yeah. Like for mine, the reason why we get so many views is because it's
a bike week video.
It's a bike week video.
Mm-hmm.
It's the third largest motorcycle rally in the U.S.
Right.
It's the oldest rally in the U.S. But it's one of those things that gets searched so much. And like, there's my video. You type in Laconia Bike Week 2018, it's like Kaptain Granite. It's like, okay. But I can't. I've tried to do an actual like video, like walking around talking and all that, and it's so shit in my opinion. And I'm just like, montage. Here's a nice bike. Here's a nice bike. Here's a nice bike, and it gets views. But at the same time, I'm like, do I change it now and actually have like a motovlog, or do I leave it the way it is because it's working?
I would combine them both. I would do a montage and then just do a video like when everybody starts to ride.
Well, it's funny because I did my montage video, and you'll see from that video, the Laconia Bike Week 2018 that I did. I got there right when it opens, and there was no bikes whatsoever there. There were some shops that were still closed up. You see the tarps down in front of them. So, I mean, it was locked up, but they were opening like as I was getting there, and it's always been full. And this was on the weekend. And the only place that's free parking is on the strip where I was. Everywhere else is like $10 per bike, $15 per bike, something stupid. Yeah, it's so stupid. I'm like, I live 10 minutes down the road. I should be getting free parking because this is where I live. But so I parked down in there, and I'm just like, you can just see in the camera, I'm like, there's no one here. So I did another video 2 weeks after Bike Week saying, this is what's wrong with Bike Week. How do you fix it? And like so many people commented saying, you're right. This needs to change. This needs to change. And then I had a couple that were like, you're retarded. You're dumb. So, but I forget what year this is for the Bike Week. I think it's like the 96th annual or something like that. So it's a weird year. It's not going to have amazing amount of people until it hits 100. Once it hits that 100th anniversary, I don't want to be here because it's just gonna be so busy. Because I believe it was the 90th or 95th. My dad and I were riding down, and I actually had to shut the bike off because it was just overheating because I was sitting in traffic. That's how much traffic there was.
At some point, I gotta find my fucking charger for my camera, but I want to go fucking one of these years. I plan on going to fucking Import Alliance and getting pictures and shit.
Well, I want Holler to come up to Bike Week.
Yeah, I want to too.
But that's probably gonna have to wait till next year.
Fucking just go to the one in Daytona.
I'm good with that. Florida people are messed up.
You don't want to spend. You don't want to spend some time with Florida, man.
No. I'm good.
Dude.
Got plenty of crazy people up here.
I thought that was some bullshit, and then I got down there, and fucking literally the third day of me being in Florida, I watched an old dude in a brand new Mercedes back up the wrong direction and back into a fucking trash dumpster and just blow out his taillight and just drive off the wrong direction.
Well, I saw it on the news. It was on Facebook today. I'm not sure if it was Florida or Ohio, but a guy went to a restaurant, got into an argument, and pulled an iguana out of his shirt and started flinging it around, attacking people with it.
An iguana?
An iguana?
Yeah, an iguana. A full iguana.
That sounds like some Ohio shit. It doesn't sound like Florida. Like
I'm not sure if it was Ohio or Florida. Like, I'd have to look and try to find it. But, let me see. I know it was recent.
You gotta give it to him.
Mothman says Ohio.
He concealed an iguana. Gotta give.
He said, been there, done that.
I have family that lives in Ohio. That definitely sounds like an Ohio thing. Because, I mean, people in Ohio are crazy enough to go out after a blizzard in shorts and short sleeves, barefoot, and jump on a trampoline. So, wouldn't surprise me if them whip out a fucking iguana and start swinging around to somebody.
Oh, man. That's funny. I'm looking through like my local news right now, just trying to find that. And there's this picture of this girl that used to come into GameStop when I was there, and she used to trade in these games for cash, always cash. And it says, woman described as significant drug dealer arrested in Laconia. I'm like, hey,
I know you.
I know you.
I know that face. That's why you always wanted cash.
Well, that R1 video is up to 13,000 views.
Well, there you go.
But is it monetized?
Nope. I ain't got 10,000 subs. Or, I mean, 1,000 subs.
Yeah. You need 1,000 subs and
4,000.
3,000 hours viewed?
4,000.
You have to have 1,000 views, 4,000 hours, and suck Google's dick for like a year.
I wonder if it's like Twitch, and once you hit it, you're good. So if you fall off 1 month, like say you don't hit the views, that you're still on it. You just have to hit that plateau.
Probably.
I think so.
I think it is.
Because I noticed I know a lot of people still kind of slack off. You know, even some of the, some that only are right around 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 subs, and they kind of fall off and don't make a video for a week or two, and then make another one, and then it doesn't seem to phase them at all.
Yeah, it was Ohio.
Yeah.
Mothman said the iguana suffered a broken leg in the incident.
Ow.
Freaking massive, like, mental trauma. Just like, oh, it's just a battering ram.
A whip. You should have just made me into a pair of shoes.
I want to see somebody use a fucking anaconda as a whip. No. That'd be some Florida shit right there. Dude, wait, no. Did y'all hear about the Florida man that fucking attacked somebody with a baby alligator?
Yeah.
I saw the one that went into a 7-Eleven or something like that and put one on the ground and walked out.
Like a mine.
There was one guy that tried to trade a baby alligator for, I think it was cigarettes or something in Florida. I was like,
well, what else would you trade in?
yeah.
But the thing is, how much currency you think a baby alligator is?
Well, that's one of those things where you walk in, it's like, I'd like a pack of cigarettes. All right, cash or card? Alligator?
How many alligators?
Dude, no. While I was in Florida, we were watching the news. This old, I think they said he was like 82, 78 or 82, somewhere in that range. Your old man fucking wrestled, and his own words, argued with a fucking 8-foot alligator across his yard into the pond. And in his own words, he argued with the alligator.
Sometimes you just gotta yell at the gator.
But he put his catch pole around the fucker's neck and dragged that 8-foot alligator across his yard into the pond.
I don't know. That sounds like animal abuse.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
A fucking 8-foot long alligator in your backyard. What else are you gonna do? Just sit there and stare at it?
Pet it.
I just want to say that's the only reason why I'm like glad I live up here.
Alligators don't like the code.
Dude, I've watched oh my god, what the hell's that show? Swamp People.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Banjos.
I would not be caught dead. Like, they're freaking on the boat and there's like spiders everywhere, and then there's just like snakes fall out of the tree, and they're just like, oh, let's go in the crock pot. It's like, what the hell?
And the worst thing is they see an alligator jump in the water, and the first thing they do is jump in the water.
Like I said,
There's a 12-foot gator. I'm gonna shoot it with a 22.
I'm gonna shoot it with this slingshot I found.
it's not shoot him, it's shoot him.
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
Shoot him, Elizabeth.
Fuck you. Florida is just interesting, just to say the least.
Oh.
Dude, apparently South Carolina's trying to compete with Florida now. We've got so many fucking weird stories popping up out of nowhere now.
Don't they have gators in South Carolina?
Yeah, not as bad though. Our main issue is wild hogs. Them fuckers.
Yeah.
Don't piss them off. Don't piss them off.
Sounds like bacon.
No, you think until they
That's angry bacon.
until about 4 or 5 of them start chasing you down.
But if I had a gun,
Earth is a hillbilly alligator.
Oh, let me just look up. Let me just find some crazy South Carolina story.
But are you doing any modifications to your motorcycle this year, Holler or Rev?
except for getting my Corbin seat, nothing really.
I honestly was thinking about adding nitrous to it.
What the hell? No.
I can't afford the supercharger kit, but I found a nitrous kit I can't afford, and I won't have to do anything to the engine.
Well, it blows up.
Except repair it when it blows.
Exactly.
Well, it's just a small enough shot just to keep me out in front to make sure I can get that 180-foot win. That's about it.
I don't know.
North Carolina man will not be charged with animal cruelty for abandoning his pet goldfish.
He should get the death penalty.
Like I know I'm putting LEDs back on the bike, like actual good ones.
Yeah.
And they're going to be freaking professionally done. I'm actually going to ask them to put in that toggle switch so I can just kill it.
Yeah.
Like, because that was one of the big things was the old ones drained the battery. They just kept trying to run. And then it just something happened. It shocked the battery and killed it.
Oh, it's just gonna keep draining it until the cells are dead.
Yeah. And these new ones that I'm looking to get shouldn't do it. But I still want that
kill switch.
Kill switch just in case, because I mean the batteries aren't expensive. They're $20, $130. So to replace them, it doesn't bother me.
That's another thing I saw while I was in fucking Florida.
Like
on the news. They fucking road crew misspelled school on a school crosswalk.
Actually, I saw that on Facebook today.
It was SCOHOL.
Two ATVs wants to know what part of South Carolina you're in.
Right up underneath Greenville. I'm in Greenwood. Customer through iguana at restaurant manager.
But now I'm actually pondering getting those exhausts.
Are you thinking about letting him do it?
I'm thinking. Thing is, if he does it, he does it.
Fucking Eastern Hellbender voted Pennsylvania's official amphibian.
I actually looked up a video on YouTube earlier just to hear the sound difference. Mm-hmm. And they're like, here's a stock victory. I'm like, I know what a stock victory sounds like. It sounds like a freaking quiet fart. And then they put the slip-ons there for the Vance and Hines, and it's just like wah, 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 wah. I'm like, I want it. I want it. But at the same time, I have to keep in mind, I'm used to the sound that the bike's making now for my moto vlogs.
Right.
What am I going to have to change if it's now a different pitch?
Well, that's what I always worry about on mine. Because my bike's loud as hell, so.
Well, who was it? It's a video. It's one of Knuckles' friends.
Knuckles TV, or?
Yeah. He was always in the hangout with him. He has a Road King. Road King Jonesy.
Oh. Yeah.
Do we speak his name still?
Yeah, no, Road King. Yeah, he's awesome.
Okay. We speak of his name.
I had to make sure. His bike, I could always hear it in his microphone, but I don't think he has any. Like, he has just that. Was it the Laplander microphone?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I could ask him.
Like, my microphone is the Cena 20S mic.
Right.
With the adapter piece. And that's actually the one Cowie Brock sent me.
Rode. I think Rode started making the lav mics they can plug into the GoPros and Cinas now.
Yeah. I don't know. The next camera I'm getting is the Drift 4K.
Here.
Fucking what is the 7 now? That GoPro's coming out
GoPro Hero 7. But the thing is, I can't have the chin mount for my helmet. And the one time I actually motovlogged with a GoPro, I had it like Arson's, where it came out the side and I was like, deek, deek. And it just, every time I turned, I smacked the wife in the back.
Right.
It's like, what'd you say? And just smack her upside the head.
Talking shit? What?
And she hated it. She absolutely hated it because she's trying to look and all you see is this freaking GoPro.
Right.
Who's beeping?
That's me.
Are you fucking with a quad?
Maybe.
Why can't you have a chin mount?
I have a modular helmet.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I just don't like the chin mount.
But the chin mount is also really weird for my bike because I have my fairing right there.
Right.
So, and the drift where I have it is like right here. And I have it tilted up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's out of the way. It's not like you can.
It shows like a good portion. Like, I've never had an issue, and no one's ever said, you're cutting out a lot of footage. Like it's getting probably. I can't even think to how I'd say it.
About 120.
The field of view you talk about.
Yeah, the field of view is like, you're not what. So like here is what 180.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So like 120.
That's not bad.
But you gotta think,
Not camera.
You gotta think like Arson. He only gets that one side.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can always,
and no one complains about that. Oh, good night, 2 ATVs. Thanks for coming in and
you
hanging
can
out.
always do the antenna off the top of your fucking helmet.
Actually, that's actually where my other mount is right on top. And the wind hits it so much, it was giving me like just the massive headache.
Whiplash.
No, just the little bit of wind drag. It's amazing how much it will mess with you.
Why the fuck is my bag hot?
And like where
You
I
have your
have,
hot pants in it.
and Rev has a drift too, and yours is on the side.
Yeah, same way.
You feel no drag whatsoever because it's just flush.
That's the reason I like the drift. That's mainly the reason why. It's out of the way.
If that 4K wasn't $300 still.
Yeah, if it was $250, I would have bought it right now.
That
Yeah.
makes no sense. The fuck?
That's why when you said it was on sale, I was like, what?
I thought it was, but I think it was an old email.
Mm.
But I'm sure that you could get a promo code where it would drop the price down.
I don't know. I didn't have any.
The problem is that they're a UK-based company and they like UK customers.
Yeah.
There's only a
Especially,
couple.
especially with everybody going to GoPro 7 Black.
Yeah. See, I thought about it. Like, I honestly thought about doing the GoPro, but it just, for my setup, it just doesn't make sense. If I had a regular helmet,
Yeah.
maybe. But then I'm still running with the issue of, it's going to be a chin mount. I'm not going to have it for that little suction cup thing on top of my head.
Yeah.
I'm going to have it here.
The little.
But then I'm going to have that stupid dongle piece just like slapping me in the throat. Oh my.
Oh my.
But I just.
Is that a fucking recliner in your fucking garage?
No. It's just a nice chair. Because you can't do that stuff.
Hold on, it froze a little bit.
Nah, okay, the camera's gone. Oh, that's back.
Hold on a second. Let me make it so present to everyone.
Yeah. Because that's, of course, I had to make a video on how to show people how to put a chin mount on a variant. So, since I got an Icon variant.
Yeah, see, I have an HJC.
Yeah. I don't know. I ran my camera on the side of my helmet for, I don't know, maybe 2 videos, and I couldn't stand how much view I thought I was losing. So that's why I made a chin mount so it would mount to the chin on this helmet.
Yeah.
I like the graphic on that helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see this one very. That's why I bought this one, because you don't see this graphic.
Yeah.
My buddy that races boats, their helmets that they wear when they race are custom airbrushed.
Yeah.
And his dad's is like, because his dad's I think his dad's half Native American, so it's got like the eagle feathers and stuff, like the chief.
Yeah.
On it, and it looks sick as shit. And he kind of cheats the system, because in boat racing you have to get a new helmet every 2 years, I think, or every year. He just fucking peels the sticker off, puts a new sticker on.
Yeah. I know I need a new helmet right now. What is it? If you drop it higher than your hip,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the materials
the material classes inside it needs to be
changed.
I've done that about 4 or 5 times now, and the last time it hit really hard, but it hit on the camera.
Right.
Ooh.
So I don't know if that did anything extra or what, but I just
That
I don't know.
I don't know where
Kelly Brock gives me promo codes every now and again for Voss, and I got my brother-in-law a Voss helmet, and he loves it.
Nice.
But
I'm worried about the helmet that I'm getting for my BMX shit, because it's the Fox Pro frame, and they've got the I think it's MIPS system in it. So like when you go down, it has an inner lining between the pads and then the foam in the actual helmet. So when you go down and the helmet goes to turn, the pads and stuff stay in place, so it lets the helmet turn around your head, so it doesn't like snap your fucking neck.
No.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can reset it or not. That's the one thing I'm worried about, because it's a fucking. So I think it's $270 for one of those helmets.
yeah. Mothman said, I JB weld the chin mount onto a cheap variant knockoff. And no more than 5 years for any helmet. Oh,
Yeah.
No more than 5 years for a helmet?
Yeah, you're not after 5 years you're supposed to replace your helmet.
That actually, I might be over that. Let's see.
Because I'm only 2 years on mine.
I'm about 3.5 with my Shoei.
But I also got a wall full of helmets too, though.
Yeah, I just got rid of one. I gave it away because I ran out of space.
Because I got my non-motovlogging helmets with just my little $15 helmets for my $15 head.
I thought I took a picture of. I did. Okay. February 4th, 2014.
Yeah, you're a little over.
2 months over.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I'm looking at the Pro frame is it's a full face, which I need, because granted, you can go look at my Instagram, you can see why I need a full face, but
because of the bukkake.
Because you're fuck ugly.
We can see it. We can see why just by this picture.
Oh no, it gets worse if you go look at my fucking accident, my picture from my accident. Fucking, not my birth. It's not that accident.
That joke was coming.
I don't know.
Not that accident.
I was like, the serve
No,
and the spike.
I fell 6 feet.
Loads.
I fell 6 feet onto my face on the concrete and slid
in the bukkake.
And I ended up breaking my nose and fracturing my eye socket because I wasn't wearing a fucking helmet, and the bike that I have now doesn't have brakes on it.
But at least that explains a lot.
Oh no, I was just ugly before the accident.
Oh, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Nah. I actually think the accident helped my face a little bit. Kind of evened everything out a little bit.
Damn. If I do get a helmet, it's gonna have to wait till August.
Get one on August 5th.
But then the season's like
over.
At that point, I have 2 more months of riding. September, October.
I think September is usually my last month.
Oh no, I usually go into October.
September is like my gauging month. I have to see how is it running.
Yeah.
That's why you should move down here, because you can ride till November if you're pausing enough.
I mean, I've had the bike out.
I have when I was younger, when I first got my first R6, I was riding in 30-degree weather.
I mean, I've had the bike out on Christmas Day before.
Yeah, that's a little too nipply.
No, it was
it was 50 degrees. It was crazy.
When I was younger, I was like, oh, my car's having an issue. Let me just ride. It was 30-degree weather on the highway.
I'm about to ride on the highway shaking like a damn swallow.
I was freezing my ass off. Now,
Everything.
nah, I would never do that shit.
Knowing me, if I get a bike, I'm probably just gonna say fuck the weather. I'm just gonna get I'm gonna probably just layer up like hardcore.
That's what you
And
say
then
now. I'll give you 2 years until you give up that.
Mothman
Yeah.
says, I'm digging the air flight. Is that icon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the new one?
The new one's the air flight. Yeah.
It looks nice.
I know
Just
208
can't,
Grom has a Bell helmet that looks a lot like a variant.
It's just
can't do a chin mount on them because the visor's full
Yeah.
face visor.
Yeah. Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. Kind of have
Yeah,
that Iron Man look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the helmet, but it just doesn't work for me.
It's
It,
too
it's
too
just-
heavy for you, right? Is that
like
Do what?
I had
Isn't-
one.
isn't that one a little bit heavy for you? Especially with your
No, it's not that it's heavy. It's just because the visor is full face, so I can't do a chin mount on the camera.
No, like in my case, freaking. I tried Icon. It just gives me. It just has so many hot spots in the helmet.
It's Icon's one of them ones. It's like you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, it either fits you like a glove or it fits you like a bad hooker.
So yeah, I don't have an Icon dealer around here, so
Like-
I can't even like try any on. It's all
I have
HJC, Bell, or
Shoei.
Shoei is one, but what's the one that Aria?
Oh, Arai.
Arai, yeah.
Yeah. You see, I have a Icon, I have a Arai, and a Shoei. For some reason, the Shoei is the most comfortable one to me.
I'm not looking to spend that much money on a helmet.
The only thing I can tell you is that if you ever get an Icon, whatever size you wear, get the next size smaller.
Smaller?
Like I wear a large, but I have to wear a medium Icon helmet.
Oh no, I have a big head. I should be in an extra large.
Yeah, same here. You know what they say. No one set me up.
No, nobody picked you up.
I got a mount from a
Big head,
girl
tiny brain.
in her bike that does chin mount from the side.
But
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I'm a hot box because it's like 12:30.
Oh shit, is that late?
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in.
No problem. Let me know next time you're having a fucking live.
Yeah, this is just kind of like this. Literally took place yesterday. We're just like, hang out. Yeah, okay.
Cool. We have time.
But all right, y'all.
Cool. Later, man.
I'll see you.
Later.
The only cool thing is now I can maybe get a nice drone picture of the bike this year.
Did you see the drone that Baker has?
Which one does
The
he
one-
have?
The one that follows you around.
Well, all of them now follow you.
No. He's
This
got
one,
that. He's got that
this one's
specific
different.
one.
Which
I
one?
This
can't,
one-
remember I can't remember what it's called. I wasn't. I'm
Is it
impressed
DJIs?
No,
No.
I'm impressed
It's-
with the software, and I'm impressed with what the drone can do. But also, that drone is also limited.
All the drones are limited because a lot of people don't understand how they.
No, it's not like a DJI where we can go out 400 feet and then 1,600 feet out. It won't even do that.
No, I know it runs a different. It doesn't run light bridge.
Yeah, it stays real super close.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work. People, the drones that people expect it to do and the way it does it, because I build my racing drones. I rebuilt this freaking Spark. The technology in it is not what people think it is, and you have to set it to a certain settings for it to get what you want.
Sky Dio.
Sky Dio.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
oh
DI. Oh.
Yeah, because my Spark, it's still
Yeah.
factory. I can't get
Mothman
it with it.
even said it's like $2,000.
But
Yeah.
you see, that's I already hacked mine. I already used custom firmware on it.
Yeah.
On your Spark?
Yeah, the one I rebuilt. I bought it. I bought it crashed from eBay, rebuilt it, and then reflashed the firmware.
Oh, that's right. I remember when you said you bought one crashed.
Yeah.
2 seconds. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, man. Gotta go the cheap way if you know how to build it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, these. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what they do.
I mean, it's the software in them are fucking amazing. The tracking on them are fucking amazing.
Oh, also they're using an NVIDIA GPU built in to look at to run a video processing on it.
Yeah, but it's not worth $2,000 in my opinion.
All right, it has a long way to go.
Yeah.
You know, in the way the way they make it look, it works a lot better than what it can do. Also, this is not meant to be like flown. It's meant to just follow. It's not meant to be,
Yeah,
extra.
it's meant to just follow you.
Yeah, but a 1500 for something that just follows you around.
Yeah.
And it probably has a small battery life.
Actually, the battery, if you watch his videos, the battery life isn't that bad.
What, 10 minutes?
No, he's getting 20, 25 minutes out of his battery.
That's not bad.
No, I mean, it's about like a Spark. I think the most I've ever gotten out of my Spark is right at 22 minutes.
No, but when you flash the firmware, you basically could change all the tune on it.
Yeah.
$2,000 selfie camera that flies.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's a selfie camera. You can't fly it away. You can't do anything else with it.
See, I just need it for like 10 minutes to do like 12-second intro for my channel.
Come to New York.
Come to New Hampshire?
What? New York? Listen. And even if you crash it, I'll just rebuild it. Don't worry about it.
My motorcycle, you're gonna rebuild that?
No, I'll just rebuild the drone if you crash it.
I'm gonna get hit by so many people in New York City.
No, you won't. You're a good driver. You're good.
They're not.
You just gotta dodge them. Dip, dodge,
duck, dive, and dip.
Dodge.
Yeah. That's how you become a good rider in New York. Don't die.
I still haven't done the follow mode on my damn Spark yet.
No, I like, what is that? I was surprised. Like when I bought a Crash, I was surprised. It's kind of funny. They use the exact same ESCs, and they're basically just rebranding shit. Their setup is pretty much, if you know how to build a drone, you know how to rebuild their system. They just incorporate their GPS, their barometer, accelerometer, and their GPS built into the PCB itself. Yeah, but it runs the same protocols.
I do have a drone, but there's a catch. It's one of those, I mean, it's a cheap drone, but it's one of those racing drones.
Oh yeah, like that's what I have. As you know, I built them. So you could that same racing drone. Which one do you have?
I don't know.
Well,
I can't remember. It says Ghost in the title.
Well, a lot of them have a barometer built into it, but you could add a GPS module in it, and then as long as it has an open UART, you could just tie it into it, and then it has GPS.
I think eventually I'll just pick up one of the Mavic Pros.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to find a good price of one crashed.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? I bought my Spark with all the parts for $130.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was cheap as fuck.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, let's do this.
Well, one of my buddies up here, he just got a 3D printer.
Yeah.
And he builds drones, and he's just like, He's like 90% of my parts now I can just make.
Yeah, the only thing I don't do with my printer is frames because it takes off the stability.
Right.
You know, that little flex to it. Carbon fiber is always not going to be no flex compared to any material.
Right. Oh, I keep seeing like on my YouTube, like create a trailer for your channel. I'm like, I'd like to do that. Then I'm just like, man, I don't have time to do that crap.
Come on. I told you, come to New York. I'll give you the best pen. I'll let you use the Spark. You can do it. You can crash it. I don't care.
I'll wait for Holler to come up here next year. He can bring his drone.
Or we could crash Holler's Spark, and then he'd be like, okay, guys, keep it, and I'll fix it for you. And then you have a drone.
There was actually a few drones last year when I was at Bike Week flying around, and that was the first time I've seen them. I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And then one goes into the lake, and I'm like, "Well, that sucks."
But you see, that's the thing. You have people flying these things, and they don't actually know how to fly, and they just relying on the system to do it.
Oh man, there's this one guy in China. He had like 2 boxes of these drones in his hand, and he's out flying one in the street, and we're sitting there, we're watching him, and we're waiting for the bus. You just see him, and it comes flying back, and he's just like, he catches it, and he's just like, I'm like, wow, he does this way too much. And then he sets it on the ground, and he starts stepping on it, and I'm like, dude, he just ruined a drone. Then he hits it, boom, takes off, and he's flying it around, no issues. I'm like,
oh, but he probably has an FP. Does he wear goggles?
No
goggles.
Oh, no. It looked like a cheap drone, but he was like walking on it. I mean, granted, he probably weighs 80 pounds.
Watch you step on it, it should turn to dust.
That's what I said. I said
a real person.
I'm sitting there going, if I step on it, that thing's not getting back up. And he's flying around like no problem. Like he zips it right back at him, and he's just bare hand catching it.
No, like
I'm like
my FPV drones, my freestyle drones, those things could fall like 150 feet going full speed, and the most they'll break is a prop.
Damn.
Everything's carbon fiber on it, so it's like pretty much it just crashes, and it's like, okay, whatever, new prop, send it back up.
Yeah. Why did my Discord go off?
I'm actually pretty surprised at how tough the Spark is.
Oh, it is. It's just the frame. The frame is kind of, and also the gimbal. They made it mostly out of plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but a lot of those things all have shells. Like the gimbal, even if you break your gimbal, they sell a shell.
Yeah.
See, that's actually one of the videos that I really liked from Snowcat was him showing the gimbal.
Yeah, the gimbal is really reactive when it comes down to the Spark. For the price that people are paying for what they're getting, it is a pretty good bang for your buck.
I bought one of the just like the tripod.
Yeah.
For my my drift camera. So like I'm walking around Bike Week, and that's what I'm doing. When I'm getting my shots, I have it just in my hand. I'm just going as slow and steady as I can.
I'm just waiting to mount my 360 camera on my bike.
I've seen a few people use those, and
I'm just not impressed with them.
I'm not impressed. Yeah,
because that dude that used to work with me, he had 2 360 cameras, and he's like, dude, we had to mount this on your bike, and I'm like, dude, I'm not impressed with them. I've seen people do it already, and I'm just not impressed.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I have. I usually use it for like snowboarding, but that's how I got that picture of me snowboarding was with the 360 cam.
Right.
Yeah. Oh. I
was thinking about mounting it to one of the rear pegs. Like 3D print a replacement for the peg and then mount it on the peg.
I have a 360 gear, and it has a ways to evolve. Yeah. Who was Was it that Moto vlogged with one?
Ian187 did once.
No, there's someone else that used to do it all the time. And I couldn't get into it. It was Miss Ice. Miss Ice.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't get into it. It just because she'd always have it when she was riding, it'd be like it just starts spinning around. I was like, oh, it's gonna make me sick.
Oh no, but you could on the software with this thing, you could take it off of 360.
Right. Yeah.
I know you can take it off from 360, but it's just the quality.
Oh, this one's 4K.
Yeah, the quality has come a long ways. I just still cannot get into them.
Yeah. It just looks so chintzy. Like it's very cheap. Well, that's actually one thing that I'm like. Where is it? Oh yeah, my Drift Ghost S. It's old. It's very old now.
I just wish Drift came out with a 1080p camera that has 60 or 120 hertz, and that's it.
Right.
But they stopped there, and then the next one up is the 4K that has those features, but then it has also 4K.
What about the Drift X?
That only goes to 30.
Does it?
Yeah. I'll double check it right now.
I thought that went up. Drift Ghost X. I could have sworn that. Oh, that one's only $130 now.
Yeah.
Five hours of battery life. 1080p full video, 12 megapixel stills, high quality low light performance, rear LCD screen, built-in Wi-Fi.
If you scroll all the way down on technical, it's 1080p at 30 frames.
At 30 frames, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's 720 at 60.
Yeah, and in motor vlogging and bikes in general, the higher the frame rate is going to look smoother.
Yep.
So that's what I'm looking at more than anything else.
Okay.
4K is 4K. Yeah, it looks pretty, but I would rather have 1080 with a higher frame rate in our situation.
Well, and then also, if you think about it, most people don't watch your YouTube videos in 4K anyway.
Exactly. That too.
What's the 4K? Is it 4K 30?
4K 30, but 1080. I think they do 1080 at 120.
Let me look.
On the Drift 4K, on the Ghost 4K.
It is, yeah, 1080 at 120.
Yeah. I will run if I get this, I'll run it at probably I'll either run it on 2K on 60 or 1080p at 120.
Actually, you know what? Their full 4K is only 25 frames per second.
Exactly. I wouldn't do that. I would do 2.7 at 60 or 1080 at 120 for me.
I would probably do 1080 at 120.
Yeah, that would look butter smooth.
That'd be incredibly smooth.
Yeah.
And the difference between 1080p and 2.7.
Yeah, minuscule.
It's not much.
Yeah.
Photo resolution is still at 12. Stream. Oh yeah, they can stream. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it has a lot of shit. That's the only reason. Like, I'm leaning more to this. If the other one had at a higher frame rate, I probably would have got that. But
well, you see how much just built-in storage it has. It has 4 gigs of NAND flash and 8 gigs of DDR3.
Yeah.
Like what? I mean, you're looking at 12 gigs right there of just internal memory.
And then you can still do external, I believe.
And you still can do external. Let's see. Can you? Or no? It doesn't say anything about external memory. Micro USB 10 port connector. Compatible with Windows XP.
Oh no, it says storage media. Micro SD card supports up to 128 gig.
Where do you see that? Oh yeah, yep. I see it.
Yeah, so I mean, the drift's already got GoPro beat then.
Right now the GoPro stabilizing image is gonna look a little better, and the colors and the GoPro, but Drift needs to get their fucking software correct.
Well, they've been working on that for a while now. Apparently, the 4K when it first came out,
it was shit because of that.
It was shit because who was it? Was it Spicy 110 that got it, or was it Luke? It was Luke Uncut. Luke Uncut got the 4K from Drift to try out, and it had just awful sound quality issues. But now it's all fixed.
Exactly, but that's them rolling out a camera that they had in R&D for so long with those issues rolling out. It's not the greatest.
Yeah. But see that right there, the 1080p at 120 frames per second, that is going to look so crisp. I mean, you're going to be able to tell if someone has a runny nose going by them.
Yeah. And also, like, let's say if something flashes by you, you have all those frames to do slow time. You could do freeze frames. You have all those frames to mess with. That's the only reason I like it.
Yeah. Hey, Hot Wheels. But it doesn't say what the battery life is anywhere.
Oh, I thought you said it was 5 hours.
That was for the Ghost X.
Oh.
Would think, well, I'm gonna guess 4K would drain the battery like nothing.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, even in my GoPro Hero 4 Silver is what I run, and I only get about 45 minutes out of a battery.
Oh yeah, and the good thing about this one is you could add an external battery.
I'm guessing with
like those modules
with the Drift Ghost X, that was 1080 at what was it, 30?
Yeah.
That's the highest one it can go to, and it was 5 hours. So you're looking 1080 at 120. You're still going to get more than an hour, 2 hours of charge.
Maybe.
You would think.
Yeah. But the only good thing is you could add a 500 milliamp module to it.
Yeah.
So if you don't want the screen or anything else, you just add the extra battery capacity to it. Now you add 1/4 to your time. So even if it said, let's say it was 40 minutes, now you have 50 minutes.
Right.
Of 50 minutes of straight writing time. That's if it's only 40 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. So even if we're going by GoPro standards and then adding 1/3 of it more, you're increasing it by that.
I don't know what they're getting out of the new GoPro 7s.
Yeah.
You're making me want to buy a new camera now. Like I'm looking over at my Ghost S, and I'm just like,
you know what, Captain, you make it happen right now, and I'll make it happen. Listen,
you tell that to the wife.
Listen, you could take the beating. I'll take the beating. We'll both buy it. Let's go. I'll take out my credit card right now. I'll use that American Express.
Yeah.
If I'm going down, someone has to go down with me, and I don't mind.
That's not me. That's not.
Come on, listen. You explain it. I'll explain it. We both, at least both of us, could feel each other's pain. And be like, "Yo, bro, I got my ass ripped for this one. Me too."
Nope.
Especially, I just got my Corbin seat, and then I'm gonna bring this.
See, but if you buy this camera now, you gotta do videos.
Yeah.
It's always good to have a nice camera.
I mean, like I said, I'm looking over at my Ghost S right now. I'm just like, the quality. It might be not what all the new cameras are doing, but still.
You know what I say?
It works.
You know what I say? For where you going right now, I think the Ghost X is a good backup camera for you, sir. Like you put it on you put it on a nice angle, but that Ghost HD 4K, that's top of the line right there.
I've actually
You see that's 500. That's 500 subscribers material right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
That's why. I mean, that's why everybody always asks me why I haven't upgraded yet. Why am I still running a Hero 4 Silver? Go watch my videos.
On their best cameras.
It's my cameras or my videos are still great. My quality's still great. There's no reason for me to upgrade.
I mean, the GoPro 1 when it came out, it was
top shit.
GoPro Hero 2, no. GoPro Hero 3, that was a complete and utter, dumpster fire of a camera. The 4, still one of the best cameras you can buy.
Yeah.
5, 6, trash. They had so much issues.
Yeah.
7, I've only heard good things.
All I know is I see you as the spokesperson for the 4K. I think you should just make it happen, man.
Drift does not see it that way because I've asked.
No. I think you should. I think you should just get it, use it, because you could unleash that full potential of yourself. That's the key for your lock.
See what I would do if I had the 4K.
No. Don't say if you have it when you're gonna get it.
It's if, because if I say I'm getting it, she will wake up and just smack me and then go back.
It's okay. You will survive. You take a beating, you'll go away. You heal up. You still have your camera.
Rev is pushing pretty hard now.
Listen, I'm just saying, you go down the road, I'll be there with you, man. I'll go get it. We'll both get it. We'll both enjoy it.
One day. No.
If you buy it, I will take a picture of me buying it. I'll be like, hey, got you, Captain.
That's $300. I'm not buying it right now.
Come on, man.
No.
What's $300 for perfection?
It's $300 I could put towards a new house.
That's not gonna make or break anything.
Not to you, but it breaks the little woman's heart.
You say you're trying to drive for you go. You need that 500 plaque.
That she would, Peaches. That she would.
Just like Shia LaBeouf said, don't let your dreams be dreams, man.
Yeah, but he was also drunk on cocaine at that point.
Just do it.
No, but what I would do, I would have the 4K at, the 1080, 120. And then I'd take my Ghost S and I'd mount it to my saddlebag.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. I think you already have a plan.
I'd actually probably do it to the left side. So the camera's on the right. So I could get extra. But that'd actually be kind of a cool angle.
I mean, that's why I run 2 cameras.
Yep.
Damn it. Now you got me thinking. And I just don't listen to the little nerd on your shoulder.
Listen. What have you got for yourself lately? Not much. You need a gift for yourself. You need to make yourself happy.
I'm happy.
And then how are you going to go to work every day? At least if you go to work every day while with that lavish camera on your head, you'd be like, you know what? It's worth it.
I'm told I'm happy.
Exactly. You want to feel it.
Oh my God! What was the last thing I did buy for myself?
Oh, you see, I'm just trying to help you. I see. I feel the pain. Okay, go get your credit card. I'll get mine. We're good. Let's do this.
No.
I mean, you could always be like, "Look, babe, I bought you a new car. I had to get a new camera."
Dude, I've bought 2 cars.
What you do is you don't tell her. You say you had your camera malfunction. And then they sent you that one. You just had to pay the difference, which was $100 for all these new features. And she's like, "Wow!" And then a month later, you're like, "Hey, babe, they didn't send me the box. What should I do?" Oh, contact them. And then when you email them, they say, "Oh, no, just keep it. Don't worry about it." And you're like, "Hey, babe, I won out. Oh, we're so cool." Boom, done. I got it all figured out for you, man. You're ready. Just pull the trigger.
That's not figured out. That's just me. That's just me buying a shovel on top of that to dig my grave.
Listen, just dig really slow. She'll forget soon.
He feels your pain. He's not going to be there when you get your ass beat.
In spirit, I will. In spirit, I will.
Yeah, that's you're sending thoughts and prayers. I got you.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, Captain, it's time to come down to New York. Let her chill out. We'll go for a drink, and I'll send you back up.
I still want to go to that bowling alley that's in New York.
Oh, with the 4-pound burger and shit.
4-pound burger.
Then you'll have a bad gallbladder like mine.
It's okay.
My gallbladder's a champ. Mine doesn't give up.
I trained my gallbladder and liver ever since I was born.
All right, boys, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
All right.
Kindly. So, Captain, let me know when we're buying our Drift 4Ks. We'll make it happen.
Not happening.
You know, I'll make a video that day of.
It's not happening. But, all right. I guess we'll call it since it's late.
Oh, shit. You seen what Peaches said? Who let the Mexican in?
Oh, that's for dark.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
That be on Spanish.
Thank you for being in here and doing the hangout.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
And everyone in the side chat, thank you for being here.
Drift 4K.
Yeah.
You know what, Captain? We say this. If Captain gets 500 subscribers by the end of this month, he buys the Drift 4K.
That's not happening either.
Listen, I'll go buy you subs, man. Just to see you in trouble.
What am I at for sub right now? Like, that's just...
You at 483.
484.
Oh, you see? Just saying. You down for that? You down for that challenge?
No.
No.
He doesn't. Come on, man. Put in the Lords of Motovlogging. Just let them take control.
You know how many shirts I'd have to sell on Teespring just to get that?
Oh, perfect example. Just tell your girl that you sold 10, 20 shirts and then that paid for it.
Yeah.
I sold 12 shirts and only made $75. So
you see,
but that's $75 off of camera. No, you know what? Stop.
Yo, Captain. You know what? I need you to look for a good discount code for me. Is then that discount code could be used for you too.
No. Good night, bro.
$50 off.